Orbitdidit.
Oh yeah, that's a soundbite. Oh no, she put a roofie. Nah, you got roofie. You got roofie. Paxx and the motherfucking lizard, man.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Special.
We got a fucking super special
guest.
The live video, man. Maybe.
Orbitdidit.
In the country?
In space.
In the whole Milky Way
We got fucking
galaxy.
Orbitdidit in the building, bro.
Yeah, man.
Orbitdidit.
Oh yeah, that's a soundbite. We got a sound. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, it's recorded. Yeah, we already locked that in.
I
Yeah.
didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah. You didn't know that was his voice. That's his fucking voice, bro.
Yeah.
He tries to get everybody to do it. Nobody can do it.
I'm an idiot.
It sounds
Really robotic when you do this.
Yeah, it's
I'm an idiot.
when I was a little kid, man, I had a little pet frog. That's why I was a little scared of the whatchamacallit, because I had a little pet frog, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I was playing with it one day, and it was like on the table, and I was laughing, and it jumped in my throat, straight up,
In.
and it's still in there now. Like, hold on.
Bro,
Like, for real.
Let's unpack this, bro.
No, straight up, like to this day, like, hold on.
You the closest one to pull up, so
Look, when he try and come out,
whenever you get you.
See, it's right there at the back of my neck. Like, that's it.
that was it. The same.
That's the fucking frog that you swallowed.
Same frog. That nigga older than a motherfucker now, but that's the nigga trying to get out, but I can contain him. You know what I'm saying?
So he alive.
Still alive.
It's like a jacket and hide.
You ever take control like Dr. Doolittle?
Like you wake up in ponds. What happened to you now, bro? You shot some of the biggest stars, some of the biggest rappers in the game. You want to give them a little rundown of who you are for the very few that don't know who you are?
Man, I'm just Orbit, man. You know what I'm saying? I play on the computer. You know what I'm saying? And people smile when they see what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much be it, though.
That's a good MO.
But nah, man, I did a lot of little videos. Like, my whole life really been art, man. Like, ever since high school, I was really in middle school, man. I took art class. Man, let me go back. In 3rd grade. You know how they used to have to go take some art contest at the school, you draw like the horses, whatever?
The rodeo shit, yeah.
Yeah, the rodeo shit. Like, the first time I did it, I got 3rd place in the 3rd grade, and in the 4th grade, I got 2nd place, and in the 5th grade, I finally got 1st place. So that it started becoming my thing. I'm like, nigga, I'm cold at something, you know what I'm saying? So then, like, in the 7th grade, I took an art class. That was the first time I could get an elective, and then the teacher was like, you need advanced art. So I was like, what? So I took advanced art, and then it was like, well, next year when you go to your high school, they got this program at Ace High School, where they get like 2 freshmen, 2 juniors, 2 seniors, 2 whatever, from every school in Aladdin District, and y'all get to go to this special art program. And I was on some really, like, all my homeboys, Poon and Mickey, and they used to be like, nigga, you don't play football, you play art? Like, what's art? Like, you know, graduate be like, I play art. Like, they were just trying to make it sound whack. So I just like, damn, bro. But then my mama then was like, boy, you better go. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go to this art school, bro. And that one art school turned me out, bro.
That was Ace.
Ace, it turned me out. Like, I learned so much of that one school, it just made, it gave a look to all my work. It's like a certain level. Like, I ain't done until I get on the level of what the teachers taught me. You know what I'm saying? So,
You kind of like found your whole MO after that.
oh yeah, that was it. After that, nigga, it's like anything with art, painting, man, they showed me how to paint.
I seen some of your paintings when I was a kid at his house.
I
Yeah.
need to get back on it, man.
Yeah. It was some shit you would think like just, you know what I'm saying? You would see at a gallery, bro. But that's just him just on some shit like, yeah, bro.
So, man,
Shit,
I really need to get back on it, man. 'Cause
on the
art
painting?
Yeah. I mean, look, it was painting, it was drawing, it was paper mache sculpturing. You know how you blow glass and all that.
Oh,
all
shit.
That shit.
You were blowing glass?
All that shit. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing with none of that. Because what happened, the year after I graduated, Photoshop came out. I'm telling my age. And Photoshop came out, so the school was like, man, they was like, you know, because what I would do, I was in school, when I had this little scholarship.
Yeah.
I was in school for photographer or whatever, right? So, for the magazine. So, but I get like, we had a lot of praying mantis at the school, right? So what I do is get a picture of the praying mantis and make it look like it's a big praying mantis on top of the school. And people were like, how did you do that? Wasn't no photo.
Oh, like it's
pioneer.
I'm in a dark room. I'm in a dark room.
You just did a trick.
And like the praying mantis and block it to where the school is and like cover it with tape and then put the praying.
It looked like it was just
over. It looked like the praying mantis over the school. So they like, how did you do that?
This is before Photoshop.
Before Photoshop. Yeah, because it'd be one photo.
I seen movies like a red room, right?
Right.
I didn't know you can morph or like modify pictures.
Yeah, so what you do is you get the
well, he was
like
just a trick,
negative, right? You basically get the negative, shine a light, and you make it show the school, right?
It's just tricks with the lighting.
And then you block the school with like tape, and then you turn on the light where the praying mantis is and line it up evenly, and then take that picture.
Take the picture.
You know what I'm saying? And then it burn out evenly.
so
No, he's physically manipulating shit
Like,
before even taking the
crazy,
picture.
bro.
There's no picture to modify. There's no Photoshop.
It ain't even developed yet. This is from the negative. You know what I'm saying? Like
just
and it's inside out, reverse. So I'm working from that, and then mask out with the
That
school.
little tiny little picture like that's on the road.
And isn't like it's water or some shit? Like you dip.
You do it on the paper first. You do it on the paper first. Like it's a little light right here to shine down on the paper. And then so you can see where it's gonna land at, and then you kind of like mask it off, and then you do the praying mantis, and then, but you can't burn it twice, so you gotta hide. Now think about it, you gotta hide the school first, and do the, you know what I'm saying, so where they both burn evenly, and it look like it's really on there.
That sounds like a lot more like of an art.
Did you improvise that shit?
Taking
Like,
pieces is like-
or you just can't?
When I'm developing it, like then you put it in the water, it come out.
Damn,
People
with
like
no computer?
no computer.
That's
Damn.
That's the
That's the first time I ever thought about it.
Jesus,
No computer
no
involved.
computer.
You just
You just took the fucking picture.
That's
we went
crazy,
back to
bro.
that shit, bro. It would maybe be 5 pictures in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
everybody's known. Like we so
For real.
Damn.
used to these quick pictures, man. Everybody pour a shot up, man.
For sure, man.
Yeah, bro. It's
I
time.
got you. I got you.
Hey, what an ashtray?
I've never tried Jameson.
I've never tried
You ain't
Jameson.
never had Jameson?
Nah,
Never.
Jameson.
Man, if I tell y'all why I like Jameson.
Please.
Oh yeah, you gotta give him
Yeah,
story,
play.
bro.
This is-
That's-
Man.
This is the
That's
So we
time.
get the story cracking, man.
All right.
You wanna make a toast?
So,
Yeah.
Shout out to Orbitdidit, our ghost man, Paxx and the Lizard.
yeah, man,
All right.
a big influence
Big influence.
in our come up. All right, this is some drink champs shit right here. Oh yeah,
Wrong man.
oh yeah. I got a few hairs growing on my chest right now. Take it.
Oh, near the bank line. Oh shit.
That's funny.
I'm finna get a big load.
What I want to hear is the Jameson story.
Yeah.
Jameson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, so man, one time, you know what I'm saying, it was back when I used to have all them wild birthday parties, like 2013, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know, I'm single, wild week, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my birthday coming up, so I would have like the birthdays throughout the week. And so it's just like, you know, the birthday party, so the first party, you know, it's going down, slumber party at the crib, you know what I'm saying, after the club. So the second night, it's going down. By the time it's like the third, fourth party, it's just like, everything is like a blur. And I remember this one chick that hit me up on Instagram. She was like, you ain't had no birthday cake? You ain't had no birthday dinner yet. So I'm like, nah, I ain't had no birthday dinner. And she was a chef. So I was like, okay, well shit, let's see what it do. So she was like, you know, come through, I'm a cook. And I remember she was like, what do you want? What do you like to eat? And I was like, and I was just trying to like push it down. I was like, lobster? She was like, okay, cool. She was like, I got it. I know I'm gonna prepare for you. So by like a couple hours later, she was like, dinner be ready at 5:30. So I'm like,
Oh no shit.
She know bullshit. Like,
and she said, get a bottle of Jameson. So I go, and like, she's like real upscale, right? So I go to the liquor store for the sponsorship of this motherfucker.
yeah.
They get a bottle.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so.
That shit was empty, huh?
It was just a very small amount.
That's boy. I didn't say nah.
Oh yeah, so
Brother Jameson.
So I go to the liquor store and I'm looking over there by the wine and I'm like, you know, I'm looking for Jameson. So I ask the people, I'm like, y'all have Jameson wine? They're like, we don't have Jameson wine, but we got the Jameson hard liquor. So I text him like, whiskey, this? You know what I'm saying? And I said, all they got is this. And she said, yeah, that's it.
Oh, she asked you for it.
Yeah, she told me to get some. So I'm just like,
she cooking lobster. She said, man, bring some Jameson.
yeah, so I'm just, right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's a wine or something.
Right.
Yeah,
And she said, no, that's it. So I'm like, okay. So when I get there, you know what I'm saying? Like, she prepared the food and she like make a drink with the Jameson. And I remember like, she, you know, we eating the lobster, whatever, the stuff that she made, it was like off the chain, whatever. And all I know is I had one thing of Jameson.
A bottle?
No. One of these drinks that she made.
Okay.
Like she did some extra shit. Like she was like, I don't use ice, I use strawberries for ice. So it was like some concoction she made. But I know I drank one. I was just like, bro, this shit. It was just like, y'all won't see why. After another shot, y'all don't see why. I'm like, bro, I'm lit. Like. It just like, it feel like I'm driving in a car fast and the wind blowing or something. And then the next thing I know, she was, I remember looking up, she said, I'll be back, I'm going to get my daughter.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I just met this girl, right?
Yeah.
She said, I'll be back, I'm going to get my daughter. And next thing I know, I woke up, it was pitch black, and all I had on was socks.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
So, hours later, like 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hold on, bro.
I was like, what was that I had that night? Jameson.
How many drinks you had?
Like two of them concoctions.
Oh no, she put a roofie.
But I ain't never.
Nah, you got roofie. You got roofie.
Right.
You definitely got roofie, bro.
That sounds like some granny be making.
When you was
Yeah,
Pork chops. It'd be
Yo-
pork chops in that rice.
Yo, granny's pot roast with the
Cornbread.
cornbread.
That's his
Cornbread, boy.
Oh my mama, bro.
We ain't never had no cornbread till we came to my mama's house.
Exactly.
Still like cornbread.
That's when I learned what cornbread even was.
At
bro.
our house,
I didn't know what cornbread was.
nobody else knew what cornbread was.
Bro, my mom.
Bro,
So
I
tell
feel
me.
like that's like the Texas
Bro.
thing, bro.
My
It's
mom
like
made
no
the.
other. She could, Granny cooked it with every meal though. Then
Right, yeah.
every meal
No,
had
Bro,
cornbread.
I
Yeah,
love
my-
eating at your house, bro. It's like a
She
fucking
cooked cornbread
buffet.
so
Like I'm
much.
getting this, I'm getting that, I'm getting this.
She cook cornbread so much that I don't even really like it like that.
Right.
Like it's not my favorite
How old were you
anymore.
when you tried cornbread?
Like 10 years old.
What?
At my house.
At his house.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Bro.
We ain't eat that shit. My mom made the same thing. She made the same pot roast, right? She's like, alright, I'm finna heat up the tortillas. I said, tortillas?
I like this show, man. Everybody got their own spliff.
Yeah,
We gonna
man.
be in Atlanta, man. I remember when I first came to Atlanta, we was editing some videos, and I'm like, I see him rolling a blunt, so I'm like, man, let me hit that hoe, and he like, shit, like I can tell he ain't really want.
No, I gave you some weed. That's when I was like, yo, here you go.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting to though. Like he gave it to me, and then but he passed it back.
He was like, here you go,
Long
bro.
story short, he was like, "Yo, bro, like, look, we smoke Porsches over here, bro. So this your weed, this is community weed, and I got my weed over here, and shit. I got my quick, cause
That's how it be.
when man, I'm talking about when you editing, that you need that edit blunt, like that
Yeah.
motherfucker-
You can't be
yeah,
past because you
can't
waiting
pass
on
that
it and
shit.
you almost
Fuck no.
distracted from.
Yeah.
Especially when you
From
waiting
this,
on
you know
it,
what
it's
I'm saying?
like, bro, fuck no.
Like,
Like,
think
nah.
about it.
Yeah,
If you
bro.
edit it and you roll a blunt, right, and you pass it around, by the time you get back to you, you're going to hit it again. And you're going to be editing thinking like, I need to roll another blunt because that one gone. So look, y'all just smoke all this right here, and I need 2 blunts to last me for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got, here go the weed right here. And everybody be happier that way.
Yeah.
Because you can put your own blunt out 5 times if you
Exactly.
want to. And like
You just working on that, huh?
But if we smoking together, that bitch gonna go out within 20 minutes, no matter
Yeah,
what.
and then you gonna roll more. You gonna roll way more,
What is going on? That is on you.
and you're
See, I
not
don't
even
want to
focused.
take it. And this how it would be at the house. You pass me a blunt, I'll be like, nah, I'm good, because I'm gonna roll my personal.
Yeah, but it's
like that.
it be so much smoke sometimes. I be like, somebody take this off.
Sure, tell me.
Right. I gotta come.
Oh, nah, don't get me started.
Yo, Orbit, I got- oh.
Hey, shout out to that nigga, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get short
Shout out to
tempo.
who?
Round
Yeah.
19,
Shorty
bro.
tempo?
Short tempo, my Asian
Short temper.
Short temper.
There's a rapper named Tiny Temper, so that's funny. But you said short temper.
Short tempo.
Okay.
Short temper, head.
Yeah, and he gonna smoke this bitch out. He gonna have y'all on mushrooms. Tell him how he gonna come with how many. He gonna come with a pack of blunts. I mean a pack of joints.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a like down there like a motherfucking pack of cigarettes, bro. But they all joints.
He don't roll them hoes before he
He
left the
just
house.
gonna be like, here, bro.
He
And
don't-
then by the time you done,
You gotta trust it.
by the time you almost done, he gonna give you another one. Like you can motherfucking chain smoke.
You're not gonna run out of nothing.
Yeah,
you gonna have your own. You gonna have your own, and you gonna be like, quit, bro. And when you tired of smoking, now he
He not
passing
gonna
around
make you
some
stop
shit.
either.
You know how to torch shit.
What we was?
I'm like, I'm be like, bro, quit, bro. Like,
He's just like a host in there.
yeah, no, I'm gonna have him
Ooh,
come
we
up
need to
with-
have him.
Oh, we
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Oh, we get that
Yeah,
nigga. I
shout
gotta
out
get
Shut
that
Temple.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta get that nigga for that
Y'all
episode.
tried that?
The episode gonna be in
Oh
Cali.
yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
On that
That's
episode.
just intense, bro.
Yeah.
That's just intense.
That's-
First time I
that's
ever
it.
did dabs, I overdid it. I was with my boy David. Shout out David.
Oh hell
We
no.
running them dabs, man. I had to drive back home. It was a day before my birthday, and my aunt asked, "What you doing for your birthday?" And I was like, "What you mean?" Like I didn't even realize my birthday was the next day. I was like,
Oh, no
somewhere else,
shit.
bro. I was like, I didn't understand. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? My birthday. She's like, tomorrow? Your birthday? And my granny started looking over the counter like, this boy, alright, what's up with this
Right.
boy?
You know, you ain't making no sense, bro.
I mean, the nose, bro. I ain't been that high in a while, bro. Dabs, that's gonna take you there, bro.
Yeah, you know, I don't be getting super high like that no more, boy.
Like when that first blunt hit, you know.
Back in high school, I know the highest
Yeah,
I probably ever been off some weed was this brownie in 9th grade. No,
I remember
in
that.
10th grade.
That was Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie gave me
Yeah,
that.
She gave me one too.
Shout out to Cassie.
Shout out
She
to
was
Cassie.
Like the first
It
trip.
was that good? Y'all still remember to this day?
Man, I'm talking
Cassie
about.
Garcia,
I was
yeah.
bro. I remember I was washing dishes at home. It was 6 p.m. I was still high. I took that whole during like lunch.
Hell no, nigga. I remember.
Jesus Christ, I was. I
I
was like,
heavy.
What they had
thought I was gonna be high forever.
with that reading class, you have to have like a reading log, and it's like 30 minutes. every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Your-
I know
your
what you're talking
your-
about.
my-
Yeah.
Your parents
They gotta sign off on it.
Yeah,
It's called
yeah,
beer or
yeah.
some
I
shit.
remember I was reading that motherfucker. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm still fried, like beyond, like, but I took that motherfucker in first period.
Yeah, that's because Cassie's uncle made them hoes. He knew what he was doing.
They said when you
Boy,
eat that brownie, your
That
liver
nigga
process-
he was a real hippie.
Nah, he was a
I
real
met-
hippie.
I remember my first time
Smoke a
smoking
couple
kush.
joints a day.
Was you? I was with you, huh?
We were with Alex.
With Alex.
Mm-hmm. It was in that abandoned house.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was like widescreen
It was,
vision.
it was his house that we
I was
used
so
to go
high, it was
in the
like-
backyard. He don't know
You
my
said
name.
your vision was in
My
the-
vision was widescreen.
Yeah.
Like,
This funny. This all the shit that we were doing, acting bad and shit when we little kids. He don't know nothing about this.
Yeah, y'all spit
yeah.
it out.
so-
Oh, no, we
so
were.
look.
Yeah.
You know when you go down the street, down Hazy Dog,
Uh-huh.
to the corner, not the corner on Lovebird, but the other corner.
Okay.
That house is a house right
When you
on.
cut through the fence, or you go to the Gears Road.
No, it's off of.
No. The like at the end of
What street
Hazy
is
Dog, on our side of the
Is it
neighborhood.
Lacewing?
Right.
Is that Lacewing?
Yeah, but the other not on Lovebird, but the other side.
Like if you walk out of the granny house, bust a left.
Bust a left and then bust a right on the right side to that.
It's gonna be on your right side, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a white house right there.
Right.
A
I agree with
two-story
niggas.
house. And nobody lived there. Like we
That was our
watching-
spot.
We was watching them motherfuckers move out one day and they was gone.
Right.
So we was just like, bro, we need to go in the backyard and just smoke that shit out.
Right.
And we I stashed my bong over there, and we just this is our first time getting high. Everybody first time getting high at this.
Off
this
of
motherfucking
Kush.
house.
No
Yeah, off
shit.
of gas.
We'd
like-
never smoked gas before.
Oh yeah.
We had just smoked
'cause
Reggie, like,
we've been smoking
$25
We've been
a gram
smoking
back in the
Reggie.
day,
Mhm.
bro.
Right.
It was like-
Yeah, $20
Yeah, it
gallon.
was like-
I remember when I started selling weed, that shit was $20
It was like
a
this,
gram.
yeah.
20, man,
Yeah,
25. Even when 2 for 25 came
No,
out. that
2 for
was
30. 2 for 30 was a deal at first.
Yeah, fact.
Then it was 2 for 25.
See,
Yeah.
when we was growing up, when people moved out of their houses over there in the neighborhood, that automatically was like a hotel. Like, oh, they moving out. That's gonna be the new spot.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
Everything went down over
Yeah.
there.
I swear.
Like, who's gonna tell?
It-
Like
it
nobody
all
gonna
went
tell
down,
us shit
bro.
in this.
It was some
That's
foul
crazy.
shit that went down over there.
You pay for that?
Definitely, yeah.
Oh no, I'm good. I finally saved that motherfucker.
You know when you rolling that wood, you can hear that crunch.
Yeah, I hate
You know
that.
when you
Yeah,
snap
nah, I
it.
hate that shit.
I hate
It's
that
like
shit.
it's over with.
Like as you unrolling that
Yeah.
hoe.
Yeah, when you twist it trying to pull out from the crack, it's like, damn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a whole struggle.
Or when you can't even get that motherfucker to peel right.
Yeah, and you know you about to do it. You like, man, you
Yeah.
sit there for a minute, you like, I'm just
Yeah, I'm
like,
finna just rip it.
it's cold, bro. Somebody gonna come out with the, okay, like Backwoods been holding it down for a minute.
Man, Backwood need to make a leaf.
Now it's time for somebody else.
What you mean a leaf?
That's how it is.
Oh, that's your calling.
I'm about to make a prediction, y'all. And I just thought about this right now.
Alright, we might not have to put
I
this
feel
in
like
the
in a
episode.
year and a half, there's gonna be a new blunt
Oh, definitely. It gotta be, dog. It has.
But think about how long back. First of all, think how long Switch Sweet held it down, and then Backwoods been holding it down for like
10 years.
you know what I'm saying, about 10 years.
They've been holding it down for a minute.
But I feel like it's time for somebody new, bro.
Fronto definitely been kicking in.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? They finna hop on that blend.
Yep.
They finna be on that blend.
Blend is like
It's
the shit, like the.
It's a split, bro.
It's a split, but they just.
That's what it started from, though. Like
Yeah.
when I would get like long time ago when I first got Fronto, like 15 years ago, because I was
Oh,
seeing
you know what? It's probably just looping, bro.
Yeah, because like I remember one time
and shit.
check it out, I was in Atlanta. I take it back about like 10 years ago. I was in Atlanta, right? When I first went out there, and I put some in there, right? I rolled a blunt with that, and the chick was like, I passed it, and she was like, she hit it, and I was like, nah, this what they do in New York, because the first time I seen it was in New York, a Fonto League, right?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and she said, yeah, but she said, I'm from New York. She said what they do is they crumble it up inside of they just get that and crumble it up inside of that to give it the little punch. You're not supposed to roll the whole thing up. She like, nigga, this shit harsh.
From the islands.
Yeah, you're not supposed to roll it up like
nigga, this shit harsh. Take this shit back.
Oh, she said that's what
It was a Fonto leaf. But
oh
because I rolled it up.
But see, no, the other one, the gravel leaf.
Pass me the
like,
papers.
If you try to do what you did right now with that, hell no, that shit not.
That shit ain't gonna bust. So it's a natural leaf.
With a Fonto, right?
It's gonna hurt.
Well, that's what we was talking about then. Cause she was like, "Nigga, this ain't how it works."
Yeah,
the real blend is more
gravel.
smooth.
It's called hot gravel.
It's called the island niggas call it blend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that the green bag?
No.
That's
gravel leaf. That's basically a Fronto leaf.
Whatever.
Right.
But they call it gravel.
So it's one smoother than a gravel?
It's the real shit.
This one say gravel leaf. You feel me? But this not hot gravel. Well, shit, this all down there, nigga. That all black.
So hot is good.
That's just
hot sound like that's not
Hot,
good.
hot.
So what do you mean by process? What do they do to it? They dry it?
And
When they cure it and they do all that shit too.
If you
Which
smoke,
is-
if you smoke
it's chemicals
gravel,
and shit that go into
you
the
like the
curing of
punch,
tobacco.
like fuck,
This doesn't do
fuck
anything.
everything else. You want that hoe to hit your
See what I'm saying? Like how they pass
Like you the type of nigga like put a backwood out, like roll a backwood, leave it out for 24 hours, then smoke
versus
that
just
hoe.
drinking it straight from the cow.
Like that's them type of niggas.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me show you. I'm finna roll one right now. I'm gonna show you exactly what
That
niggas doing.
sound painful to the neck.
Nah,
So
when you
look.
lit up, the joint you lit up, that's what it was.
Alright, so
All
you
smoke
see
is hot
this?
gravel,
You know how you
This
usually
shit
like a
come from
Fronto,
the islands,
right?
bro.
We're not gonna.
Look, this is perfect.
Yeah.
This him right here.
Wait, what's the we're not gonna?
Huh?
Like, we're not gonna roll a whole blunt out of that. You would.
You can't. We
can't.
We actually want to get it crispier than this. You feel me?
Oh, to be the little seasoning in
You
there.
get it
Yeah,
dry.
yeah,
Season your
And
joint.
look,
Yeah.
actually, they got it on the
Yeah.
pack too. Look, they
Like,
said break and crumble twist.
See, yeah, that's what the girl was saying. Like,
Yeah,
that's how you
yeah.
supposed to. She's like, nigga, you rolling the whole blunt with that. That's supposed to be sprinkled.
Right. It ain't, you don't take it like a.
all right, yeah. No, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. She was right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cause you can't if you smoke that shit.
You don't take it like a
in
backwood.
blunt, it'll be too harsh.
Right.
Nah, it's gonna be way
Yeah,
shit.
it's gonna-
Yeah.
Cause I tried it with this. Cause my first time. Matter of fact, I think you was there. Remember that pack that we had and it came with the scissors?
Yeah.
And then we rolled a blunt with it. I'm like, bro, hell no, I can't smoke this shit.
Right.
But if you crumble it up and put it in the joint and smoke that, hell yeah, the whole head.
You got your measurements.
So really,
right.
you just making like a cigarette weed.
It's a split.
It's a spliffy.
Right.
That's a split.
So just weed and cigarettes.
cigarette
I mean,
weed.
cigarette weed. Yeah.
yeah.
But that's not
Like real
about
cigarette.
the process. of
Yeah,
it.
it's real
I
cigarette
remember
weed.
I used to hang with these island
It's
niggas
an
in
organic.
New York.
It's an organic
And I had
split.
a swisher, and this nigga had did some shit for my car, and I was like, man, I'm finna light this blunt up, and the island nigga was like, yeah, light it up, and I lit it. He was like, you got no blend in it? I was like, nah, I was young. I was like, nah, I ain't got no. He was like, nah, I'm good, you got it, fool.
Hey, what y'all know-
And
speaking
now I'm that nigga. Like,
But
I'm
this
not
the thing,
finna smoke
though.
that shit, you ain't got no
Hey, wait. Speaking of island nigga, what about that Island Boys? Y'all seen that shit?
Island boys. You ever seen that
Island
shit?
Boy.
I'll pull them up.
You gotta pull it up, bro. Yeah.
I'm an island boy.
It's review time.
Yes. Review time.
Cody, nigga said his name is Kodiak Red. He just
You ain't see that shit yet, Orbit?
Nah.
Oh yeah.
He
They,
even got the bird on his forehead.
Y'all seen Dick Down in Dallas?
who?
The song, it's a new Sean Country song got called Dick Down in Dallas.
Dig down in Dallas.
That motherfucker funny, but that's hook.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Should we react to that first?
Yeah. Well, what? This
Alright,
dude, I
alright.
don't want to mix up what
What's
y'all
the what's his name?
Who?
The Island Boy.
Yeah,
Just
just
type
Fly
Island
Soldier.
Boys.
Oh, Fly
So
Soldier.
what that boy said? Cut the malarkey.
Yeah. He said, you don't want no darkness, just a malarkey.
Alright.
Y'all been drinking y'all Jameson?
He said he only fuck with white girls.
And a different little kind of little player, little
Oh, fucked up.
in the club, it feel real player.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I need some more.
You know how like Khalil just make this like kind of just like jerk like
somebody take my drink.
Yeah, bro. You feel player and you be like
One of y'all
looking at nigga like I whoop your ass right now.
It was empty.
So you want that kind of feeling just instead of just the dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a confidence drink more than
Right.
pass me that ice ball.
Right. Yeah. It's more confidence.
It's the recording.
What I'm supposed to be doing?
Even when you are sloppy, you're confident too.
Yeah.
I'm just supposed to be talking.
Yeah.
Distractions instantly.
Well, you asked me to do something.
Oh yeah. That's what I was doing. That's what you was supposed to be doing.
What? Talking?
Alright, this is the Oliver.
So that's a new thing.
It's called
Oh,
Black.
just pause it. I gotta do this. Just let me know I gotta do whatever I'm
6
talking
seconds.
about. Okay, look, man, I'm finna do this move. I don't know what it is. But okay, just see this how people looking now, right?
Yeah.
Go back, then you go back to like just
Oh yeah. I heard. Yeah.
like if you predict like nigga 20 more years from now, do you know how crazy people gonna be looking?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta hit
Like-
the rewind.
Like
bro.
it's finna be like I can make a prediction and say 20 years, but I guarantee you in 10 years, like swag gonna be a whole nother. You know how the people do the whole thing with the like
Exactly. That's
all
what
that, and niggas putting the diamonds in their forehead.
What's the
Man,
what's the dude's
honestly,
name? Get rid the streets of mid. What's you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Let's rid the mid. Rid the mid. You know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about?
know.
The dude that's on Tyler Creator's album with all the fucking screws in his head and shit.
The gold.
The screws in his hair. Tizo touchdown. Have you heard of Tizo touchdown?
Yeah, you can
Oh, okay, bet we'll show you in a
Tizo
second.
touchdown.
We'll have
Yeah, that nigga
you
shit
we'll have you
crazy.
react to that shit.
Bruh.
Oh shit. No wonder you let your homie at the crib looking like Cynthia Doll off Rugrats.
Bruh.
Oh, the Cynthia Doll.
Everybody watch the long corals growing on the heads. Dawg, bruh, what did I just see,
What's
dog?
the top one? Read the top one.
Was that for real?
That's the top one, the one I said. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What he said?
Dawg, what did I just watch?
There's also
Shit crazy.
yeah.
These niggas
But look,
from Rhode Island.
that's how I found out about the niggas right there. That video.
Yeah, he got
Fly Soldier gets a reality check from Grown Man, but they call him Green Hat Guy at first.
yeah.
That was funny, dog. That was funny, dog.
But you know what's crazy? These niggas blew up off of each other basically, cause this nigga fired up that nigga so much. That nigga, the Green Hat nigga made a music video just on some dry
That
shit.
boy
Like,
done
shit,
asked
I
in the
got-
Jameson.
Everybody know me as a Green Hat Guy. I'm gonna make a music video.
That's funny.
I'm like, bro, anybody can be famous nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
What's the shit you said?
Just go extremely ignorant.
Nah, I'm
or
talking about the shit
extremely
Orbit said.
Dig down in
Oh
Dallas.
yeah, dig down in Dallas.
Motherfucked in Boston. Ain't no Austin. Man, that nigga, they killed that hood, bro.
Is what?
All right, dig down in.
That
All
nigga
right.
talking about his wife.
Trey Lewis, dig down in
Dig
Dallas.
down in Dallas. Ain't no in Austin. But fucking Boston. Next thing you No, but they got a whole video for it.
Oh, you do got a video? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
It just, I don't know which one it is because it's so much shit. Jeff put me on it the other day. He was like, man, he's like, my son told me to watch this video. You gotta watch it
No
real
shit.
quick.
Jeff told you about this?
Yeah.
Dig
That
down
nigga
in.
funny,
That's
dog.
funny. Dig down in
Bro,
Dallas.
you think we can get Jeff on the show?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
He'll do it.
That would be. If we could get Jeff on his own, that's just.
Jeff will go with the flying car
Bro,
company.
that would be it.
Yeah,
That's
Jeff
another
Bezos.
bar.
Yeah,
The
cause
next
you
Jeff
know,
Bezos.
You don't even know.
I'm sorry.
I keep saying
Did I say
flying
the next
motorcycles.
Jeff
Flying
Bezos?
motorcycles.
I keep saying flying motorcycles, but it's way past that. He
Yeah.
got the rescue pass. First of all, the rescue pass is like.
Now, do you know how long Amazon?
It's like, bro,
Yeah,
like,
rescue. Okay, put it like this. Say something like,
Yo.
even
You
if
gotta
somebody
put it
in the middle of some mountains, right? And somebody gets stranded, say they climb the mountain, they fall. A helicopter can't go in and crack and crevices, but they can go with the platform thing and pull up right on you.
It's bro.
Yeah, just a little platform thing like a square nigga
Right, and that bitch
with rails on it.
like the Green Goblin, the glider that nigga was on.
Yeah.
Like
Right, yeah.
You can stand
Type
up straight.
shit like the Silver Surfer pulling
Type
up.
shit.
Yeah.
But it's stabilized though. The way that his shit is made, it can't crash unless you make it do that. Like it automatically want to stay stabilized.
Like if you just cut that bitch on and leave that bitch in the air
It's
and just dive off of it, it's gonna automatically it's gonna be forced to stay in right there in mid space because it's a stable vehicle.
You know what the
The
gyroscopic?
only way it can move is if you get a steering wheel and make that bitch move.
Break down the gyroscopic effect for him. You know what that is?
Wait. Some of the stuff we on NDA. We can't talk about.
He said that you could say the gyroscopic.
We
I
talk
know
about
what that is though. That's the fucking ball, the thing that floats.
Okay. You know how you get the spin of the top and it spins and it just keep going.
Right.
So basically that's and it's like if you tap that bitch but it'll bounce back out and you tap the bitch and it'll bounce back out.
Yeah.
That's how their vehicles are. Like if you was to step on say the platform, say this is a mountain, right?
Yeah.
And if people step on the platform, it ain't gonna do this. It's just gonna do this evenly.
Oh,
But it might go down like an inch.
Everything, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything
So
looking good.
everything is balanced.
All right, man.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, but we
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
bring Jeff out here.
Cause you gotta compare it to like an airplane. You already did that one. You got that one.
Which what?
Like say if you
That makes sense,
if you
though,
flying
yeah.
an airplane and you just let go of it.
Yeah. You can
It's just
Right.
automatic.
Crash.
It's gonna want to crash. But this thing, the way that it is, cause it got that gyroscopic effect, it make it automatically stabilize.
In 3D space.
Yeah.
So if you let go of the wheel, it's gonna stop in 3D space because it's the way that the things are spinning.
Yeah.
It makes it stable. Like you got to get a steering wheel to make that bitch unstable. And it's nothing like that. But it's the way their technology works. They didn't try to make it work like that. When they came up with, it was like, yo, not only can this really fly, it's automatically stable. Like when you hold the engine, if you hold that bitch and you try and tilt it, it's gonna zoom. And you do this, it's gonna make you do that
So
back.
you discovered fire, bro.
And I was just like, whoa.
Bro, honestly, he reinvented the wheel.
Yeah. Now we about to
Like
get
literally.
into NDA stuff.
Yeah.
For real. But nah,
Yeah.
man, like I would love him to come on here and talk about it.
That would be
That
insane.
And if you can show some, I give you some pictures to show while we talking.
Oh yeah.
course.
Of the vehicles. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Matter of
For
fact,
sure.
I can pull up some now. So
Yeah,
you
we
can be
finna throw them up there.
Yeah, just so you can be like,
For
this-
reference.
yeah.
You know, y'all gotta watch his presentation where you sign the NDA and he tell you how it really works.
Ooh, that shit there blow.
Oh,
your
bro,
mind.
that would be amazing, bro.
All you gonna say is, how the fuck did nobody think of that?
Right, that's all you can say. Like,
It's like nobody thought of that,
It was
Right.
meant to be him, bro.
bro.
okay, so this is the ISIS. This is how the car gonna look. Y'all seen the little thing I've been on? This is the car, and you see how the windows. They gonna go down. You better look at the ground.
See, that's
This
why
is
we were getting, bro.
gyroscopic things. This will make it gyroscopic, bro. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
that shit is fucking insane, bro. That's insane, bro.
Holy
And it's
shit.
stable.
He already made that motherfucker black, bro.
Bro, he made this shit? This isn't a 3D rendering?
It's a
No, that's a 3D render. Yeah.
Okay, I was like-
yeah, but it's not just like a drawing. This is how it really works. The
but-
size of everything, all the components.
Oh
The
my
people that design it
God,
make
bro.
race cars.
You know the
Bro,
prototype.
that hoe's so loud.
You know the prototype that we took the picture of.
Yeah.
The same way that was made to show that this was made to show what that would come out to be. You feel me?
Right.
So that's what it's gonna look like, bro.
It's a
Like,
one-on-one
Right.
scale. Like, it's
Right.
a scale to the
and the
actual.
thing is, like, it's on the way, bro.
Okay, so check this out. You know how Amazon been saying for years, oh, we're gonna deliver what you need to your house and all that, but they ain't did it yet.
Mm-hmm.
They can't. The average drone that, like, if you get a drone that can carry a red camera, That's that motherfucker that's big as hell with like all them fucking chopping wings and shit that'll chop some shit up, right? That motherfucker sit on this table, take over the whole table. That's just enough to hold a 12-pound red camera. With this technology, see all these little compartments? I can put your groceries here, the next neighbor groceries, and that shit'll fly perfectly.
Perfect, bro.
This is how the drone's gonna look. This is the only, and it flying there is safe. The thing is covered because the technology is so strong and it's all electric. Like it can go in and drop it out of different spots, but this you be like, this is neighbors, your shit, and everybody can get their shit out. And it's safe, it can't harm nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like all the technology that they got, bro, is like game changing. Yeah.
Wow. So I couldn't help but think when you said like it's safe and shit, I couldn't help but to think like, what if somebody gets a hold of this technology and like they do like evil shit with it? Strap the bitch with guns and bombs and like it's like
we have a military application.
You see what I'm saying? Like how they want Iron Man suit in the movie because that technology is like.
Hey man, everybody get another post of that thing, man.
But the thing is, the military is that's I might be saying a little too much, but
yeah, we don't.
They're definitely interested in our technology.
I would think so.
You know what I'm saying? We uploaded.
What's that?
What's too much?
Yeah. I know we can talk about the combat drone. We got a combat drone. Check this out though. The combat drone, the reason why they can't really just shoot too much out of the sky, because when you shoot, it's like it's gonna make it do that. But we already broke down. We have stability in the air, so we could like it ain't moving. What we want to with this technology. So the government, they're like,
yeah.
Well, we need to raise a little bit more money before we sit down all the way with them.
Yeah.
But we got all the patents, over 100-some patents. You know what I'm saying? The patents alone are worth millions.
Oh my God.
You know
what I was getting to though, what is those three letters? It's like EG.
Electric jet engine and
EGP.
EGP.
Propulsion.
Technology. Wait. EGP is electromagnetic propulsion.
EMP.
It's EGP, electromagnetic. You know what I'm saying? But it's EGP. I know.
Alright, electromagnetic. Yeah.
EGP is electric.
Gyroscopic propulsion.
That's what electromagnetic gyroscopic propulsion.
Yeah. He said that's cool to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic.
But we can't explain how it works.
Yeah.
That's where the.
We can tell you what it does. We just can't explain how it works.
What about
when you see how it works? You're gonna be like, nobody thought about that.
Yeah,
bro. And they got a patent. The patent attorney was like, it would have cost millions, and he said, you know what? Don't even pay me. Give me shares. I'll pay for all this out of my pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Millions.
But you know what the gyroscopic effect is, right?
Right.
Yeah. You know what it is?
We were talking about the center thing.
It stays stable.
Yeah. So basically, there's like a gyroscope. You feel me? And if you spin it,
it's gonna stay on the.
If you spin it fast enough, it'll stabilize itself and it'll stay balanced. You feel me? And basically, his propulsion system can do that, but others can't.
Man, don't sell to the government, man. Don't give it to the government. What you do? Start building your own weapons and have like a team.
Start building your own weapons.
The thing is, they won't be able to protect us though.
You gonna build a
You start the Avengers.
It's basically like we not listening. Like we gonna do this shit ourselves, bro.
Right.
Start your own country with them.
Feel me?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, nah, we gotta
I'm
get him on the show.
right now.
Crazy.
That would be insane.
Let's talk about some crypto.
I saw Jameson, man.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about some way.
Everybody
Lead the
getting
way.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I know you would know the perfect amount.
Who do y'all keep me on point with? All the shit, man.
I know what it look like. Wait. No, you go by what it look like. That's way too much.
Check the phone.
That's it.
You go by the ice.
When it's up.
But the thing is, they get water. Yeah. I'm saying,
bro.
Like, that's a reason why they do a little bit, because you can always report.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
It's probably been like I probably been watching this shit for like 8 months. No. I'm saying the whole game. You know, the whole
time for everything.
You know, crypto game.
Yeah, but
My first.
I don't know. It has its downs. You said what?
Man,
Cardano was my first.
we
call.
hopped on crypto
Ethereum
back
too.
in the Gap, man.
17, man.
We geeked out on that one. It was Hurricane Harvey that brought us together on that one, boy.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
out on crypto.
Cause my crib got flooded, and he called it too. Cause I didn't think it was gonna happen.
What?
When you said that
Juno,
my
go away.
crib was gonna flood, cause we ain't had, cause I never noticed, bro. You gotta pay attention to where you stay. Cause I didn't notice that my street that I lived on at the time didn't have gutters. You feel me? And when he came through one time to look out for me, he had brought me something to eat. And he was like, yo, y'all don't got no gutters on this street, and it's a hurricane on the way, so if it flood, you fucked. And
You know what I'm saying?
like,
Just,
bro, like
the street
that
just
add
look
up.
weird, like something missing.
I was like, that add
I'm
up
like, what's this?
perfectly.
Ain't no gutters on this motherfucker.
Oh,
And it was weird because
See the
I never noticed that, like gutters, is that even everywhere? Do they do gutters everywhere?
They should.
Do
Yeah,
they
I
do
feel
gutters
like-
in Atlanta?
they don't
Probably
do.
at the
They
end
don't
of the hill.
because
I
it's
don't-
hills.
I'm not
At the bottom
sure.
of the hill they do one.
I'm not sure if they have gutters
figured
in
there would be
Cali.
one maybe
They have
at the
gutters
bottom.
in
Everywhere
Cali.
don't rain as bad as us either, though.
In
I
Cali,
haven't
bro, it
noticed
rained like
everywhere.
3 or 4 times in Cali.
Like a nigga called me the other day, said, nigga, guess what? I said, what? Nigga, it rained today.
Juno, stop.
And I said, oh, I was like, oh,
Where was
nigga.
that?
That's a
In
real
Atlanta?
thing.
In LA. In
Oh,
LA.
LA.
In
Is there
LA.
rains in Southern Cali?
And
I ain't
I'm
never
like
seen it
that.
rain when I was in Cali. Now that I think about it.
I saw rain. Yeah, I didn't know it was that rare.
Yeah, that's rare out there, especially
rarely see rain,
especially
but I have
in
seen
Las
that.
Vegas. But it never rained out there.
Man, it was hot.
That's why Aunt Jerry, you know, Aunt Jerry, that stay in Vegas. They used to, whenever we were, we got a hurricane, they'd be the first one to call. They'd be like, y'all okay?
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, that ain't,
Oh,
see, I
bro.
told you that thing would jump on people and go in the back of your neck.
But look, see the thing is, let me see him. I don't got used to him.
Nah, that mean he gonna jump on me next, Shane. I ain't
No,
trying to.
I'm not.
Yeah, look looking at me, bruh.
No, look, I
He
got,
coming this
I
way.
got you, bro.
Turn him around, though.
Yeah, I got you. Wait. Now I'm kind of spooked.
See?
But
How you think I feel?
I'm telling you.
No, he's
But
just
look,
he's
but
just
look,
scared of the dog.
Just-
That's it.
Oh yeah, bro.
Juno, go away.
That's what I be trying to tell. I be trying to tell who
Juno,
bro,
come here,
like
bro.
you can't have this giant ass dog around certain animals because they gonna freak out and shit.
Yeah,
like,
look at this nigga hugging down to your shirt like, nigga, I don't want to. He's
Yeah,
trying to
he
hide in the
definitely-
black.
But
He
no,
wish he
but
was
look,
half communion right now.
just get a close look at him though.
Nah, I'm saying.
Like, and then touch him one time.
Nah, I touched him. Yeah, I feel him.
Poke him.
Touch him, man.
I feel him.
He got nah. He had to do it again.
Oh, that nigga there.
Get him right there.
He half rock.
Like
Yeah,
Like,
that shit feel like a
they
trip.
soft,
They soft.
but they hard at the same time.
it's intimidating though. Like a nigga
Yeah,
see
exactly.
that, think that's like a whole rhino.
But if you something that small, that whole probably cut your shit
Yeah.
up.
Oh no, that's a whole sword. If you little enough.
Yeah. Nah, that boy. It's just the nail got in my leg. Yo, hey, look, you gotta put this thing somewhere, bro, cause I can only take so long for it.
But the thing is, he picking up on the anxiousness. You know, they
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
up on like moods. So if everybody freaking out, he freak out. a little
Yeah.
bit. So you just gotta have calm.
Other
Yeah,
than
we
looking
just
majestic
chilling,
as
bro.
fuck, just chilling up.
Nah, he dope. I fuck with one of them. We got so many animals in my house. I gotta be like, man, we gotta get a goddamn.
Certain angles, that nigga look like Godzilla. When you see that hole in his head, like, hey, look this
Let me
way.
get this nigga on my hand.
You see that hole in his
Let me
head?
see.
Right there. Is that his ear?
What? Yeah, man, that nigga chilling, bro.
You guys.
Oh, he got a hole in his
That's what I'm
head.
saying. Like that's it. Like
That's
he's
where
not
I think he
protecting that motherfucker.
breathes out of that. I think.
Hell no, he got a nose.
Man,
Nah,
that
I
nigga
think
look
that's.
at you.
I think
Nah.
we hear out that shit. That's his ears.
What's his name? You know his name?
King Gizzard.
They don't know that.
King Gizzard. You know his name? He don't
Little glizzy.
Blizzard. Man, you
Bro,
probably
you
got
saw
that
how he
nigga.
blink? He really blinked with 2 eyelids.
That's crazy. That nigga see your ass, bro. He like, nigga, pick me back up.
Sometimes he be sitting
Why
with his
am I home?
arm retarded. Like he be having his hand like.
Right, you be like.
I think he chilling now though.
Yeah, that nigga like he in a good mood.
Yeah, he like,
Hey,
what's
bro,
up?
chilling.
What's happening, y'all?
Yeah.
That's your son?
Yeah, he's cool.
I wonder if he know that though. Like that's like you his dad.
Is he high? Why he ain't moving, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He
Like,
not-
That nigga
Nah,
was
they
chilling.
just
I think he admire
they
you,
pick
bro.
a spot and then they just chill. If he moving, he
Dogs
nervous.
do that shit. I had
You know what I'm
I
saying?
had a Google shit for the dog nigga when Olo left that motherfucker with me. at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch just do crazy ass shit, like weird shit. Bro, I would be chilling. This hoe was like, I'll be laying in bed like this, and that hoe just stand on my chest and look at me dead in the face like that. Like, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
That hoe smarter than the average dog, though. That hoe kid was smart. That hoe kid was smart.
That
she understand humans pretty well.
Was like that hoe was like, pay attention to me because I'm fucked up right now. Like, that hoe was going through it. Cause it was separation anxiety.
Oh yeah.
The dog is already like super polite. This motherfucker got a personality as like an old grandma, like, but just like anything hurt, and then she gonna apologize. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, nah.
That's funny.
I couldn't do it for too long.
Hey, that what's up, man? I want everybody to get rich out this Shiba. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, and it's Mono and it's Suzuki.
Yeah, so let's step into this world right now. How fucking crazy is it that I can make a coin in like 10 minutes, bro? Like, I could just make a fucking coin. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you?
So break down, what does it stand on?
Well, see, that's the thing though. Everybody don't need to know that because in a minute it's gonna be so many fake coins and ain't gonna be no hustle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so.
But it's gonna. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna get like that in some years.
Right, but I don't want to promote it because I swear that's gonna make it get there in some weeks.
Right, cause you know what I'm saying. One video was like,
could be like, what?
Yeah, dog. Because see, it's a way to like really flip the coins and make some bread right now. But with everything, when everybody find out, and everybody try to hustle and scam it, it fuck up the whole hustle. Ain't no hustle though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, you know, if people do make a coin, I suggest they try and make a coin worth something because, you know, it put like this, if you do it right, you could really make some millions and billions and probably some trillions. You know what I'm saying? Like if you scam it, you might make a quick meal and fall off and whatever. But I mean, because if it's a scam, if it ain't a scam and you making out that bread, put like this, if you keep scamming and rug pulling, and it just keep, you can see that. People gonna be like, this is a scam coin. You know what I'm saying? Like some people make it. I heard that used to be a scam coin safe moon, but not everybody fucking with it. And they got all kind of good things to go with it.
Is that what a pump does?
What interests me?
A pump, yeah.
The thing that interests me the most is like the ones that are gonna be here for the long run. Like
yeah, exactly.
Like who's the next Ethereum? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Is it Cardano? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can kind of say that because there's a lot of people on the Ethereum blockchain, but Cardano on his own blockchain.
Cardano don't have gas fees either.
I don't like Ethereum no more, bro. After the motherfucking
gas fee is a
wallet, bro. Shit.
Gas fee is a fee attached to the speed of a transaction. So it's like a fee to get your money out. Right. Cardano doesn't have any.
But then, like, even if you want to buy certain coins, like everybody trying to buy Saitama, right? But you can't buy it on Coinbase, so you got to buy it on like one of these underground decentralized apps like Uniswap. And so when you get on there, the only way you can do it to make the transaction work, you got to have Ethereum to make the transaction work. It's like gas. So if you got to like make a transaction, you can only do it if you pay these gas fees, the mining fees, and it's usually like between $80 and $250.
Nah, they try to charge you $800.
$100 in there.
They charge you like 40-something.
You gotta wait.
The gas fee gonna be the same every time.
Like the first time I got Saitama, and that's cool though, cause these coins gonna grow. If you was to sit there, that's probably why it's so much money in the coins that's on the swaps, because it's like pointless to take it out before it make a whole bunch of money. Because okay, put it in perspective. When I first wanted Saitama, I remember I was like, man, I'm gonna take out $100 in Ethereum and get some Saitama, right? And the gas fees was so high. That was like $100-something. I had to wait till they got down to $80 and buy only $20 of Saitama. But that's cool though. And that's fucked up. Like you thinking like you spending 400% more to get, you know what I'm saying, to order like $20 worth of a stock. But before I knew it, like right now, look, and the Saitama I have is worth like just from that little order though, that $20 in that wallet has turned into like $200-something already. Okay. So it paid for the $80 already. But then, so that was the first time I bought Saitama. The next time I bought Saitama, I spent about $80 in gas fees, but I bought $200, and that $200 has turned into $1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the gas
over a span of
Yeah, so-
over a span of how long?
Shoot, when we was in Atlanta,
Like so a few weeks ago.
like a month, like and it was in October.
Right.
God
Yeah, see,
damn.
like crypto is definitely like invest for the long term, cause and really I saw this one thing that was like a lot of people try to put some money in and then go up, take some money out and then put it back in, but you're really better off just over time leaving everything in there and then just keep adding money to it.
Just let that shit
Yeah.
ride.
Because if you know that it's growing and you know that it over time is gonna do some crazy numbers, you feel me? And you really
Right.
believe in it, it got a good system. It's a lot of people supporting it. They got a good community. Then let your money get in there.
Most
and just
importantly,
let it ride.
you can't be emotional.
What's so
Yeah,
good,
don't let your
bro?
emotions
Was,
mess with your trades.
When
Like
y'all told
just
me about Ethereum, bro, he was like, I was like, I'm skeptical, like, man, I don't really know. This shit just, it's no backbone to it, with the whoop. And he was like, bro, NFTs are tied to this. And we were looking at the NFTs and how
right,
how important these hoes are going into the future now.
You know,
You
this
can grab some
this
of those.
12-year-old girl just made $2.6 million off of NFT. You saw
it's
it?
like-
Yeah, that shit's
look,
insane.
I
I mean,
sent it to you, and you ain't even know when you sent it to me. That was the last message I sent to you.
Damn. Oh, that was a little girl that was sitting there?
Yeah.
Wow. And
How
she
much
was-
did she make? She was 12 and she made 2.6 million.
a
right?
12-year-old made $6 million off NFTs.
Look, I'll
You
show
know what I thought about when I saw that? Your sister, that's why I sent it
A
to you.
12-year-old made
Like how
$6
she
million
just made
off
a page.
NFTs,
Just like
bro.
just out of nowhere. Like bro.
NFT is a
Yeah,
non-fungible. NFT is a, for those of you who don't know, NFTs is a non-fungible token, and what a non-fungible token is, it's like, it gets pretty complicated. But like, if you can picture ownership, right? It's like digital data that you own. So like, you could say, oh, I could take a picture of the Mona Lisa.
know what I'm
Like,
saying?
oh,
When
you don't
play
own
Call
it
of
though.
Duty
You know what I'm saying?
And you buy the skins
Oh, he
for your
made 600K.
guns,
It was, but look,
that's
600K.
essentially an NFT.
You said what?
When you buy these skins on your guns on Call of Duty and shit, or these characters,
These maps
Yeah,
and
these maps.
expansion packs and shit.
Exactly.
It's kind of like that idea, and it's gonna start to get into what
12-year-old.
they're calling digital real estate. If you can wrap your mind around digital real
I
estate.
got an NFT out somewhere, but I just
like people selling their
It's a
NFTs
lesson, though.
and like how
It's
people
You
a
gotta
sell their
think
house.
about like the best
They
way
add
I
value to that shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's up?
No. Well, the best way I can explain it is like, y'all remember Garbage Pail Kids?
Garbage Patch Kids.
They had Cabbage Patch Kids, but then they had some cards called Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail?
And everybody used to have them at school. There was these little cards, man. They
Like
put it up.
Pokemon cards?
Yeah, I guess so.
You said Garbage Patch Kids?
Garbage Pail.
Back in the
Garbage Pail Kids.
And they blew up better than the Cabbage Patch Kids because when we was in school, everybody wants these cards, and it was the weirdest, creepiest cards, bro. So it's
Let's
like
see.
having a baseball card collection, right? But you owning them. Yes.
Oh.
Look.
That must have been some
So look-
underground shit because I never heard about
You
that.
haven't look at them, boy. That's the craziest shit.
Boy, that shit look.
And we was like,
Damn.
and our parents didn't even know how crazy they
I've
were.
never seen these hoes.
They always just crazy as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, like look at that.
Yes. That's
So
what.
what, so what
The
you
cookie
do with
cut
that?
Cooper.
It was just cards.
Y'all
And
battle?
Hmm?
Y'all battle?
Nah, it was just like
It was
you'll
just
get a
like
pack.
collection.
Yeah, you might get like 10. If you ask your mom,
Oh, you
give you
get
something,
on
you get like
Walmart?
10.
Oh,
And then somebody
yeah,
else
yeah.
might have 10, but you like, I don't have that one.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
might
yeah,
give them 2 for that one.
Yeah, I feel
That's
You know what I'm saying? But
Crazy.
this just us being
Damn.
kids trying to make it work. Like,
Were they
I
like
give
more rare ones?
I give this girl, these
Yeah.
2 girls for that dude with the blowing
Right.
up his head. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what the fuck is going on with the whole NFTs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely.
it's collectibles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Yeah,
oh,
see.
People
And
make
you
money.
own it.
Like,
yeah, people
certain-
making millions off
certain-
baseball cards, Pokemon cards, like that Charizard that Jake Paul has or whatever. Not Jake Paul, Logan Paul has a Charizard, like a limited edition Charizard. He got it for like $100K. It's like an M now.
Didn't Tory Lanez
After
do
he
an
walked out
NFT
that fight
album?
with Mayweather, it's an M. He walked out with that. Huh?
Didn't Tory Lanez do an album with
Pokemon,
NFT?
but Yu-Gi-Oh cards worth
Tory
more
Lanez-
It's
than-
only 100 or 1 million
Tory
copies.
Lanez like sold out his NFTs. Like they were $1 a piece. He sold out in minutes.
But that was
Like a minute and a
his
half or
album,
2 minutes.
though.
It was his album. Yeah.
Like you getting an album that's not out anywhere else though. That's a dope NFT.
Yeah, you have to have value somehow.
See, like
It's-
when
it's
it's
like-
like NFT of,
yeah.
of a viral meme, that's not worth as much to me. Like something like that, that's worth way more to me. I fuck with those.
Yeah, digital art. It's gonna be a lot of up and down though, because there's gonna be some shit. It's dangerous because like there could be some shit that today is worth $5 million, but like in a few months it's like nothing. You know.
Exactly.
We were like, baby.
It's like
I can't really see
stocks,
an
like,
NFT
they
doing
have a
that. That's
stock.
like saying Mona Lisa won't be worth nothing.
Well,
that
I'm
shit.
saying in the art, in
But
the
then there's
NFT
like,
is a whole broad thing,
Mona
right?
Lisa's competing with Mona
Oh, you
Lisa
said
back in the-
NFT might not.
Because
it wasn't no
No,
competition.
no.
Like, NFTs could be-
NFTs gonna lock it down for sure.
what I'm saying is
But
NFTs
like-
in general are always gonna like. I think they're gonna go
Yeah,
up. Like it's
right.
the future.
But certain
What I
ones-
was saying is the art itself, like
Like,
trading the art can get iffy
Yeah.
because it's just about deciding what's worth. Like you thinking you finna flip 100,000 into $1 million, but you end up, you know what I'm saying, taking an L and shit like that. Like because you really don't know. It's like the value of the art. The
It's
value of the
like-
art
like
is
one of
so.
the rappers that fell
It's
out.
so volatile.
You feel me? Like,
So
like,
super
they
volatile.
thinking they shit finna
But-
go over, they just drop.
NFTs in general though, it's gonna be like there's gonna be like concerts where it's like your all access pass is an NFT. Like your pass to the conference, it comes with
Yeah, exactly.
with this
It's
digital
like
art
a
and then
real
this.
access.
It's
You
it's
remember
like
when they
a
got sold a bag of
you
Yeezy
own this
concert
data,
air
so it's
on-
deeper
on
than
eBay?
that, huh?
Remember when that guy sold a bag of
joint
air
thing?
from a Yeezy concert on eBay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For thousands of dollars.
Right.
It's essentially like that because nigga, that's air. That's
Yeah, you can put a
nothing.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
I remember that
NFT
shit.
It's
That
like
nigga
it's
sold a
almost
bag of
nothing
air.
because it's all digital. It's not
Yeah.
tangible, but it still holds value. Like this bag of air. From
You can sell anything related to a celebrity as long as it got enough clout attached to it.
Art is inside the NFT world, so it's like NFT is a whole motherfucker.
Like the best
No,
way I find
definitely.
the way it
You know what I'm
finally
saying?
makes
Digital art.
the way I got it to make sense. Like, I was like, how can I really take advantage of this? And then I was actually talking to Smackwater. You know Smackwater? And
Yeah,
he was like,
comedian,
yeah, man, I just made me some NFTs, nigga. I got 10,000, nigga.
cake
And
ass.
I said, and he
Cake
said,
ass,
he said the first one, nigga. He said I'm gonna have one cake ass nigga NFT, and you know that motherfucker. I said, nigga, that hoe gonna be worth millions.
Oh
You
yeah,
know it.
that's
So
hard.
just thinking about that,
Cause that's this anything right now is the era of like the birth of this
Yeah,
shit.
we live in meme culture.
right?
bro.
Now I'm gonna do the Orbitians. It's gonna be
Nah,
like a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
the
orbit
shit,
looking motherfuckers.
the shit that blowing up is the Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Oh, that's
Like I don't know
all.
if y'all heard of the Yacht Club.
Oh, but look, check
It's like a
this out,
whole.
though.
They got a whole line. Like they got a whole line of NFTs. Like they got all kind of crazy shit. These are the ones that are blowing up. Like
Yeah, see, you do-
Bored
that's
Ape
what-
Yacht
and
Club.
each
and
one
shit. These
has
are
its
getting
own
traded
value.
like it's collect.
What it-
You know what I'm saying? Like collectibles and shit.
What it is?
Like they flipping them.
is
You know what I'm saying?
what it is it's a
crazy.
new way
It's
for
fucking nuts, bro.
for
It's
digital
nothing,
artists
bro.
Mind blowing.
to make money off of their
Well,
art.
somebody made that.
Right.
Right.
Because when you
Own it
painting that shit,
digitally.
you can sell
But the
it.
thing is,
Digital real estate. Like imagine digital real estate,
but
bro.
the thing is, and that's coming
Right.
out. Y'all heard about the Metaverse?
Facebook changed their name to
To
Meta.
Meta.
Insane, bro.
Nah,
I don't
that's-
even know.
Yeah, I
Okay,
saw
look,
it.
okay, and now it was perfect timing for all that, too, right? Like you got this whistleblower that came out and trying to get him busted, and like what's right and wrong for him to do on the internet. So Meta, what they about to do with Meta is their own world. Like it ain't even it's a whole nother world. So it's like there about to be a whole new set of rules. Like you see what I'm saying? And he has control to it. Like you can log on to the internet or you can log on to Meta.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
all right, I ain't know. It was like
Oh wait,
that.
say that one more
yeah, it's
time.
gonna be a whole nother world
It's
besides
a
the
new, it's a
internet.
new well,
Yeah, the metaverse.
What?
metaverse.
What?
Metaverse. So, and you know what's so crazy? Remember that one game we was talking about status?
Yes,
That's
nah,
all it is.
Yeah, I've never
That's
played
all
this
it
game.
is.
We still
So
we
look.
still can make it
And this is what we're gonna do. Cause look,
because they still don't have it.
remember when you said something about like, oh, we gotta come up with a coin, and I was like, I gotta wait, it gotta be up. Nah, I got it. That's what we're gonna do. Everybody got these video games. We're gonna do the status situation. That's gonna kill it.
Yeah, I gotta see him talk about it.
Yeah,
That thing right there. All right. Everything Facebook released about the metaverse.
Yeah, tell us what you said.
People
You screen
with
record?
ADHD
Yeah.
take 10 hours
Is it recorded?
studying with a
Well,
screen
I mean,
extension.
I'm
But
gonna
no,
know.
by all means,
It's
go
'cause it's
ahead,
picking up.
skip the
It is time for us
I'ma just time.
to adopt a new company brand
I see what
to
you're doing.
encompass everything that we do, to reflect who we are and what we hope to build. I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta.
I was
Our
just
mission
Meta?
remains the same: It's still about bringing people together. Our apps and their
You still won't
brands
see
Like
Facebook.
this big, bro.
and we are still the company that designs technology around it.
Facebook
Hey,
super
and welcome to Connect. Today,
Yeah, but
we're going to talk about
they
the
finna
Metaverse,
change everything, bro.
starting with the most important experience of all, connecting
You
with
tell everybody hating on me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, look, a lot of people don't like him, but I get him.
I fuck with him.
If we can
Is
say
it
get
recorded,
rid of
Hansi?
him, well, take
Is it
away
recorded?
Facebook and Instagram then.
Well, what?
Put
Did
on
he
your
come up with
glasses or
Meta?
headset and you're
He
instantly in
bro,
your home space. It is parts of your physical
But
home.
the phase ain't
Just
was
think
that
about how.
Things
Think
that
about-
only possible.
Hold on, let's see what he says. Let's see.
Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually. It has things that are only possible
Think about the
virtually.
money title,
And
man.
it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear.
And think about everybody already in the house all day.
Right, yeah.
First of all, a lot of catfishing gonna be going on. And then look, now you just hang out like that.
You can hang out virtually.
Yes.
What's going on?
It's
Oh,
be
they
there.
don't like that.
Yes.
We're floating in space.
And see, what's crazy is a lot of things that we get,
It's from a
a
creator.
lot of the
I've been in LA.
technology that we make new comes from past
Boss, is that
movies.
you? Of
Like
course
that,
it's
that shit that
No,
people
I
like
This
this
is a Black Mirror.
This is real, bro.
That's what,
This is a real Black
Me
Mirror.
and my girl
Yeah.
was talking about this.
So what, you put on some goggles and you see this?
Yes.
You in a
And it's like, yeah, you make how you look like.
Yeah,
you
that's
look
that.
like
That's that one with the.
And then
You look like that. I can look like this.
Eventually it's gonna be like you feel like
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, like
should we
yeah,
do it?
nah, it's gonna be
Y'all-
And then you go back to like people like they on just regular
Y'all
videos.
ain't, y'all ain't see that Black Mirror episode?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see that one.
Yeah, they was fucking on there.
3D street
Nah, not even that one. That one.
No, you talking about
Oh.
that's the one I told you you might not want to watch it.
That's what that nigga Clarence.
When the nigga end up, yeah, playing the video game, I was like, oh, bro.
Let me
Hold
start
on,
real quick.
I'll check the artist and they'll extend it.
This dude's a
Privacy
rapper.
and safety.
His real
need to
name
be
is
built into
Clarence.
the metaverse.
Clarence still live alone with
You'll
both
get to
parents.
decide
Both your parents have a real good
when you
marriage.
want to block someone
That
from
nigga
appearing in your
Clarence
space,
upgrade went to
or
nigga was
when you
the
want to take a
Falcon.
break and teleport
Now
to
this
a
nigga
private
Captain
bubble to be
America.
alone.
Hey, shout out to
Rapping
cartoon
Great
fans. I
things.
fuck with that nigga.
That nigga Clarence going crazy.
Into the
right now,
metaverse.
bro. He the new Captain
Any
America.
type of media that
Clarence.
digitally,
Which one?
Clarence from 8 Mile.
videos,
Yeah.
art, music,
Oh, no,
movies,
no, no.
Wait, hold on,
I'm
give me a
talking
minute.
about- I'm talking about the
lots
cartoon
of
fans.
things that are physical
It's a
today,
car.
like
Oh, I already
screens,
know that.
Yeah,
will just be able to be holograms in the future. You
Whoa.
won't need a
You know.
physical TV. It'll just be a $1 hologram from some high school kid halfway across the world. And you'll be able to
Like what
take
we
your
doing
items
now,
and project them
like
into
say you
the
want to
physical
talk to somebody
world
like
as
FaceTime ain't gonna be the
augmented
same no more.
reality too.
Everybody gonna have like their little glasses, throw them on, and be like,
Is
and you have them sitting right there, and
which
just,
is our
and
early
it's
vision
just crazy.
for
They gonna have
space
everything
in
built
the
to do
metaverse.
everything, but
Horizon
they say
Home
by
is
2 years, all this shit gonna be rocking and rolling.
Quest headset.
Just Facebook, you know you can do
Today,
it.
there are
Yeah.
already a
Bruh.
bunch of
So
options
it's
to
pretty
choose
much
from,
making
and in
Facebook
the
a place.
future,
You got your own
anyone will be able to
character.
create
Right. But they gonna have the whole
Just call it
internet,
home until
like
now,
their
because
own internet built in there too. Like when you search for something, you just like,
Soon,
So y'all can watch
introduce
movies in
a
this
social version
fucking
of
realm.
right, you know how you use your phone to go to
join
Google?
you as avatars.
Well, you just use the metaverse to pull up shit, and it's not touching the internet.
Is it first person?
Then
It's on mine. It's mine.
there is
Like, do you
Horizon
see out the
Worlds,
eyes and then when
which is
you see what I'm saying?
where
Like
can
how right
build
now you can't
worlds
see
and
yourself, but
jump
you see
into them
me.
with people.
Right.
You're gonna be like that.
Yeah, yeah. When you
You won't be able to see yourself.
I mean-
you in first person, like Call of Duty.
I'm already seeing, so like, I don't know if y'all heard of Ill Mind. He's a producer. Anyway,
Yeah, a music producer, right?
Ill Mind.
Okay,
Yeah,
He's
he,
like a boom bap type shit.
yeah, it's like this Asian dude. Yeah. So he had a whole thing. Like he sold an NFT, and if you purchase this NFT, you get access to his virtual studio, and you can collab with him. So basically, it's a whole mansion that he virtually created, and So he literally on his IG posted like screen recordings of his session with people, and he's literally like how Mark right now is chilling with people. He's chilling with you in the studio and y'all collabing, but like virtually. Mm-hmm. Him and just fans, like whoever
That's
bought
dope.
the NFTs.
You know what this
I just
is,
thought that
though?
was a dope concept.
This metaverse shit is essentially the Matrix, bro.
Oh yeah.
Without a
Oh.
hole in your head, basically.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right. Well, there's a hole in someone's head.
Yeah. What? What do you mean?
I'm saying in this matrix we living in, there's a hole in someone's head.
What the fuck?
Niggas get shot every day, B.
Oh, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was, this is why the comedy club has like a 2-drink minimum. It was like, yeah. Hey.
No, we're thinking about like just vlogging like our first stand-up. Like just...
Oh, that'd be dope.
Even if we bomb, I think
Yeah.
it'd be hilarious.
I want to bomb on purpose.
I think so. You know what I'm saying? That should be
You know what I mean? Like I just wing the whole fucking thing and then vlog it.
That'd be dope.
That'd be a
We'll
good
start it
idea.
off with like
Let me check
fucked up jokes.
coin base right quick.
You wanna hear?
Right.
You wanna hear?
Everybody, man,
fucked up jokes?
download. So, what's the gist, man? Like, where are you trying to go with crypto? Are you looking for some long term coins as well, besides the?
Well, the thing is, I got my wave of like what I like to do. Like
Probably easier if I just go this way.
a lot of people want coins just to hold or whatever. I want to get coins that's gonna multiply fast. You know what I'm saying? And then
They can drop just as fast too.
Like the early ones.
Right, yeah, but then you get out of them though. You know what I'm saying? So
At the right time.
get the coins and you see it go up like 200, 300%, you know it ain't gonna keep doing that forever. At a certain point, you know what I'm saying, you gotta remember the rule. Like pigs get fat, but hogs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a pig, you don't get fat. That's what pigs do. But when you get real big and you become a hog, they're like, all right, it's time to cut them and eat them. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to be a pig. You don't want to become a hog. Because when you become a hog, they
Stop.
time for them to cut you.
Juno, get the
Put
fuck
you on
away
the
from
chain of
this.
bacon. That's for real.
Juno, stop.
So essentially, you let it ride until you know.
Yeah, like if you seeing 200, like okay, the rule in like regular stocks, if you see like if you trading options and you get like 20% profits, you supposed to be happy and pull out. Niggas people want to make 100%.
Everything or your profits.
Huh?
Like everything or you plus your profits.
Well, they saying like, well, the way some of it work, like, so that mean like if you put 100 in and you see it, you get the 120, you supposed to, you know.
Pull the 20 or pull the 120?
Well, depending on if it's an option, you would take that whole thing out. You would take, you know.
It was just a stock.
But
Yeah.
if it's a share, you can pull out the, you know. It just depends. If it's the share, you can take out that 20%. But with crypto, you'll see 200, 300% in like a week.
Exactly. Like, you see that overnight.
So when you see that,
I seen it
you can
overnight.
sit there and wait. It'll go down like way back. You'll see it drop 80%, and then it'll go up another 200, and it'll drop like 80%. You know what I'm saying? And you can sit there and wait for the long run, like Shane was just saying. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, it's certain coins I'm gonna do that with. Like, okay,
Like,
let
do
me
you
just break down
think
this.
she was gonna last a year?
What you mean last? Like, is it, you think it's just gonna go down? That's the thing. It's not finna just go down like that. I don't believe. I believe this is gonna probably lose another zero. I know for sure.
It's about to because
You gotta
the
look
highest
at-
it already
you
got
gotta
is
look
like
at the big ones.
0.00009.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna use that zero,
Or
but I believe it's
8.7.
gonna lose another zero. See, what people still don't know is about Shibarium. They about to drop Shibarium. Think about it. They're gonna have to have their own blockchain, like Cardano
It's
is.
like weed.
It's like it's called Shibarium.
Duh.
Lower gas fees.
Like,
Niggas crossing strands.
Ethereum?
Yes, and when they do that,
Whoa, you gotta bring it
okay,
back.
wait a minute.
Ah,
I'm
you
talking
gotta-
to the number one Ethereum fan. Hold
Oh,
on.
you gotta bring
You
it
should've
back.
seen the look on his face.
Ethereum and she.
No. Forget Ethereum. It's called Shibarium. Yes, they're building their own blockchain.
What?
And that's what everybody waiting on. And then people like, can it get to a penny? First of all, they have, when they talk about burning the coins, they're going to eventually burn 90% of all the coins. And when they do
What do you mean by
that,
burn?
okay, you got to pull up the video, not right now because it's kind of long.
I guess it's kind of like, imagine they made 100 pair of Off-White Air Forces, you feel me? But then every time that you buy one, they burn 10 of them hoes. You feel me? What would the value do every time that somebody buy one?
Increase.
For the ones that's left.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're going to eventually burn 90% of all the sheep tokens. So if you still holding them, it's going to pass the penny. You see what I'm saying? If the value keep going up, like the market
How
cap.
bad somebody
Like the market cap can keep going up. Like, okay, the market cap don't have to just keep going up to that exponential number if the amount of tokens is going down. You see what I'm saying? So that number is eventually possible to hit a penny.
Because they'll mine enough. There'll be enough
No,
inventory.
they burning the tokens like when like just the
Once I saw
Before you
that
burn
Bitcoin
the
had
higher
$1 trillion market
value
cap,
goes up.
Oh, I see what
Bitcoin
you're
got
saying.
like right.
yeah.
It hit a big $1 trillion. So check this out. Even when so they had they so focused on the burn, right? They said like when the Shiboshis came out, the NFT Shiboshis came out, they said like if you want to change the name.
What's Shiboshis?
The Shiboshis are the Shiba NFTs. They came out on October, I think it was like October 14th. They dropped 10,000 different Shiboshis. Like one of them was like laser eyes. Yeah, I posted on my
image.
Yeah, and it's just like they just all these characters. We
gotta
10,000.
we gotta put them up.
And all of them went for sale, and they sold out in 35 minutes.
It's like selling Pokemon.
And they between $100 and like $1,000. Now the price of them is like whatever they want to sell them for. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna keep going up because that's the first set of Shiboshis. You see what I'm saying? So that's how this shit work.
So real quick for the people that don't know, can you explain what a blockchain is? And because I know that's super important to understanding like the backbone of what crypto is.
Okay, so it's complex.
Can you grab it?
First you gotta understand how Bitcoin is set up. And Bitcoin is basically a program, a code, like a one sheet of code. If you run this code, it's like basically like, okay, for every time somebody buys Bitcoin, take like a fraction of a percentage, and that goes back into Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff, and that kept, and then like, you got the whole thing the way like the charts work, like the bid and ask. Like people want to pay, say the value of one Bitcoin is $1, and somebody else saying it's 99 cents. And then, all that's programmed to make it come out to the value of the coin, bro. It's like, it's crazy. Well, that's one blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain, right? Well, Ethereum came out with their own blockchain, right? So a blockchain is basically
just like an encrypted ecosystem.
Yeah. Everybody works together to make the blockchain work. It's not one person controlling it.
Nuh-uh. It's peer to peer.
It's more
It's not like it's peer to peer.
There's no institution in between.
Like every time if somebody buys some Shiba,
but it's encrypted.
Blockchain, I can see that I can see that transaction. It ain't like I gotta. Excuse me, can y'all send me the records? No, it's right there on BSC scan. It pops up. You know what I'm saying? It's in order. Every transaction of everybody buying Shiba. When he bought the Shiba, when I bought my Shiba, you got Shiba? It's on there. You can see it because your code. It ain't gonna say your name. It ain't gonna say Sosa. It'll be like Q0749QPHJ. You know what I'm saying? And we can find that motherfucker on there. That's how broken down and open it is. It's like nothing.
It's just like a world.
It's beautiful, right? It's like that's how banking should be.
And so anything on the Ethereum blockchain, like it's deep, man. Like I could talk for hours on that shit. It's just so deep, but it's like it's too deep.
The watered down version is essentially it's peer to peer, and you can see all the transactions open. Everything's open. There's nobody controlling the books, hiding the books.
Right. Nobody hiding the books. It's all right there for you to see. And if you put something on the Ethereum blockchain, like you can make a coin come out on the Ethereum blockchain because on Ethereum they have like, you want to make your own coin, you can do it right here. And then you just build it right there and now it's out there. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. And so that's why they have the mining fees. Like the name of your coin is Sosa coin. Well, we're going to mine that. Somebody, he want to buy 1 trillion of them. So somebody got to get on the computer to make that happen. And he going to charge you by, $106.
So that's what that's for?
Yes. But you can make money. Do you guess what I found?
I didn't know that.
Guess what I geeked out on last night till I fell asleep and woke up and was like, is this what I'm watching for real? Mine crypto on your phone and get paid in crypto? And then I woke back up and watched some more. So basically you can mine crypto on your phone. Okay, so this is what other people doing. It's cause somebody was flexing on me the other day, right? People be wanting to be like, yo, so what you know what I'm saying? Do you know about Web3? Because that's a whole nother thing too, Web3. I gotta talk about Web3.
Jesus Christ.
And so I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I know about Web3. So then he hit me with the he was like, so are you putting all your people on blah blah blah? And I said, really? I just said I'm just showing them like what altcoins, what micro coins, small cap coins to get on and flip so they could 100x, 1000x, all that type of shit, right? And he said, oh, that's a sucker move. I'm like, damn, what you mean sucker move, bro? Like they 10x in their money. Like I'm sorry,
right.
they put 100 and it's turned to 1,000, or they put 1,000 and it's turned to 10, or the nigga put 25 and he done made 250. That's not a sucker move. And his thing was, well, I'm mining, you know what I'm saying? And when you mine, you don't even have to spend no money. You do some computers and you get paid in crypto every day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can flip that crypto. You can convert that Bitcoin into Shiba, and you know what I'm saying?
What's the most secure way of crypto that they can pay you? What coin?
I think most of the time they're gonna pay you in Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking that, right? That's the most stable one.
Yeah, they'll pay you in Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm not all the way 100% sure on that, but from everybody I talk to, they either pay you in Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure they can pay you in Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, it's like you can go get some money and flip it, or you can just have your computers running out there and get paid.
Somebody took my drink again, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like we gotta use our money to buy crypto, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it do make sense what he was saying. But it ain't a sucker move what I'm doing.
I had ice too.
What happened?
You took my cup.
I had ice in my shit too. What are you talking about?
See, that's why y'all on board like that. You don't even go through that.
Hey,
so look at mine, like I just get more ice and more. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely took my cup.
Alright.
Wait. Yeah, see, I don't drink like that. So what that means, you just gotta throw away. You wasting Jameson. That's how I look at it. But
damn,
wasted
Jameson.
But that's why they always, if you wonder why, like we gotta give me this little bit of.
This is nasty.
You know,
It's too watered down.
The more bougie they are, the smaller they gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to just keep going. Yeah. The swag is, you know, we like to hit the blunt. The swag is to do all this. You know what I mean? And you like that ain't shit, but no, you wanna go. You wanna go through this. You wanna go through the. Yo, let me make you another one right quick. And you might. That's another toast. Now I get the toast with you again. Toast the crypto, and you know what I'm saying? That's the whole swag with the.
Give me another cup, cause I don't know what.
Look, I just made me some.
I don't know what this nigga.
But then that's why when you really drink, you drink neat. Neat means no ice.
Neat.
Neat.
Okay.
N-E-A-T.
Yeah.
If you go to a bar.
Did you ever watch the show
Jameson.
Mad? Did anybody ever watch Mad Men?
What is that?
Y'all never watched Mad Men?
Nah,
The show?
I haven't seen that.
Okay. I guess it's just me.
What is that? But you know how you told me like when you go
Pretty cool
to
show.
the stove and you
Yeah,
make
so
a drink, it's
it's
a little
based
line,
on
but nah, this is about how it's supposed to be, about that much.
What year is that?
That's
That's
it.
50s?
Like,
The bottom line down there.
if
It's
it
in the
is
50s.
one,
Is
by like
that old?
The Kona.
No.
Yeah,
It's
like,
a
yeah,
new.
that's-
It's like, well, not new,
like
but
the
it's
shot
like
they give you. Now
it's
see
this
why they make it
decade
out.
on Netflix. But it's like it's the setting is in the
That's one of
50s
them cups.
in the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start.
Like some mafia shit.
Nah, they're admin.
Ice.
You know what an admin is? They're advertising men. So he was coming up with slogans and shit. So he was,
Yeah.
so he was
It
like,
used to be a real job, bro. It used to be
I know about how
companies
the
that
women
were
go in.
genius.
yeah, and they'll just get fucked up in the office. It's 2 p.m. They'll just be drinking and smoking cigarettes in their house and shit.
I ain't even have to look.
Oh yeah.
And it might be a little too much, but now.
Hey, one more toast to
To the nucleus.
no, to 56. You gotta
Oh yeah,
give
56.
Give the story on that one, man.
56.
Oh, yeah, bro.
56.
So we about to fuck your mind up.
Everybody's saying
This
56.
shit-
You not
this
ready?
has never been recorded before.
You're not ready for this shit, bro.
Everybody's saying 56.
Everybody talking about Greenspoint 56, right? And the fofo, Acres, yeah, and then Acres Homes fofo, all that
Anybody
shit.
else?
Bro, I need to be smoking doing this.
Who else got one? It's really Acre Home and Greenspoint.
In Goodson,
So-
181.
181.
Well, I'm saying ain't no smoke skins.
So Orbit about to tell you where that came.
Papers.
Let me see what these papers do right quick, man.
Oh yeah, them cool papers.
Okay, so yeah, man, like, you know, my whole little thing with the t-shirts, people don't know, like, well, the first time I really, like, built the brand or came up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, was, like, in 1996. Like, matter of fact, that was the year Tupac died. That's how I always remember. And I remember I made some t-shirts. And the first t-shirt I ever really made when Tupac died, my boy Mike Frost had
That was 96, 94,
96, I believe.
96.
96, when Pac died.
Oh yeah, that was 96.
Was it 96? Well, I know this when I made the shirts. I know it was 96 when I made the shirts. I made the shirt that said, everybody was like, man, make a Tupac shirt. So I made a shirt that said I ain't a killer, but don't push me, right? Cause I had to make it like I'm gonna make it player, right? And I had a picture of Tupac and then like that cross or whatever. It said it had the cross, it had a picture of Pac and it had that cross on it. It said I ain't a killer, but don't push me, right? So I remember I made some and I was just selling them like out of my trunk. And like I remember going into like this record shop, Music Quest. It was over there. I know where Randall's used to be. What's over there? Like it used to be a Randall's over there on Veterans and Gears Road.
Okay, I think I remember this shit.
You know what I'm saying? And like it was a little store over there, a little record shop, Music Quest. That nigga seen the shirt. He was like, bro, where you get that shirt? And I was like, I made it. He was like, man, you got some more? I was like, I got them in the trunk. So he was like, man, can you put some in my store? And I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know how to do the whole paperwork. I was like, you finna buy them now? He said, well, we could do consignment. I was like, what's that? He's like, you leave them here, tell me what you want for them, and I sell it with my little tax on top. And I'm like, shit, hell yeah. So he was like, I was like, he said, what you want for them? I said, nigga, give me 10. And he said, I'm gonna sell them for 20. So, man, I gave him 30 shirts, bro. I never forget, I gave him 30 shirts. And when I came back in like 2 weeks, he had $300 for me. And that was in 96, that was my first come up. So I'm making them shirts and they moving, right? So now niggas like, man, make some Lincoln Green knee shirts. So I made some Lincoln Green knee shirts. And then he let me put them in there because I'm like, Lincoln Green East neighborhood over there. Right. Like I'm selling them, you can sell them too. Like you ain't spending no money. You making $10. Yeah. So he was like, come on with it. Yeah. So we start selling Lincoln Green East shirts. So then it was like, man, make a Greenspoint shirt. So I made a Greenspoint shirt, right? Just a regular Greenspoint shirt, but then no, I was about to make a Greenspoint shirt, and then somebody said, man, if you don't, my boy Spo said, if you're gonna make the Greenspoint shirt, you gotta make the jerseys, because that's when everybody had the football jerseys. That's when jerseys was out. So I said, if I make a jersey though, I gotta have a number on it. Like, what's the number gonna be? And it was like, it wasn't no number for Greenspoint. So I was like, how the hell we gonna come up with a number? So I was thinking like,
well, like a jersey?
Yeah, so I was like, because we're going to say Greenspoint Soldiers. That's when No Limit was out. No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. So it was just like, it made no sense. You know how like certain words is right for certain times? Mm-hmm. It wouldn't make what you would call like Greenspoint tough guys? No, Greenspoint Soldiers.
Greenspoint Soldiers.
So it's like, I got to have a number on this jersey. So I was like, man, what can it be, bro? And I remember riding through Greenspoint, and cause it was going, I was thinking like, should we call it 45? You know what I'm saying? Cause 45, and then it was the bus route came through. The bus came by, and I said, is that the bus route for Greenspoint? And they said, yeah, and it was 56. I swear to God, true story. Yeah. And I said, nigga, that might be dope. You know what I'm saying? And it was a minute I was like, but niggas gonna be like, Greenspoint Soldiers 56. What the fuck 56 mean? Are they gonna know that's the bus route?
Right.
So I had to do it. Yeah. So I just did it, and I swear to God, nigga, like them hoes start taking out. Niggas just was happy because it said Greenspoint, nigga.
Bro, in my childhood, it's like tag places, like there people throwing up the GP and shit, like 5'6". They got 5'6" in their names. Go to Instagram, you gonna see like. If you put location Greenspoint, somebody's gonna put 5'6" something, or like they're gonna allude to the number 56.
No, they matter of fact, I got posted on Sippin' Tea one time, and somebody in the comments was like, "Man, I'm tired of y'all posting these hood niggas, but he spelled hood like H56 D."
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, wow. I was like hood.
Yeah,
H56 D.
H56.
See what I'm saying? Motherfuckers done took it to another level.
I'm like, bro,
so y'all heard it here. Orbitdidit, man. Like so if motherfuckers want to contest it,
that ain't where it stops.
If someone want to contest it, they want to welcome. But
no,
it ain't even no question. Like anybody, it ain't even no. I mean, there's nobody out there to even try and argue that. You know what I'm saying? Because look,
it's Greenspoint.
Because after that, Acres wanted some shirts. You know what I'm saying? And look, anybody that made any Acres 44 shirts, bro, I know them. You know what I'm saying? And it's no question.
No,
like
you're not finna say it.
People will vouch for that shit.
You did it?
What do you mean?
It
just made sense. They was like, now let me tell you about Acres Homes. When they asked about it, when they said make us a shirt, now check this out. Check this out. Look, there's no way I would know this because I'm from Greenspoint, but You know, but check this out. When it came down to make the Acres Home shirt, they said, well, we got 2 bus routes. We got 44 and 101. And I was thinking like, oh, that 101 might be thrown on some different shit. I always want to be on some different shit. But then I'm always a human calculator. And I was automatically thinking 56 plus 44 equals 100.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
It's crazy. So I was just like, if one of them 56 and the other one 44, I needed that. So that's 100. So I just said, make Acres Home 44.
That's funny, because I said that in the rap one time, from the 56 to the 44, keep it 100.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, you was born in. You was a year old.
I was a year old.
You was a year old.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You was a year old because I got a 1 year old, so I'm on my hustle now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take this shit to another level. I'm in this cream print shop like, bro, this shit gotta take off, man. I gotta feed my son, man. Like, you know, you get that kind of drive for real, bro. So that shit had meaning to it. Like, for real, dog. There's probably gonna be some niggas that just want to dispute that, but I'm ready.
No,
that's the story, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's facts, it's
facts. Yeah, like
I had to tell the little homie, bro, because I got a little homie. That nigga be rapping. He cold as fuck. He was 16 when I found out about him. But you would think this nigga like 21 or some shit. So I went and shot a music video for a nigga. Cause he from Greenfield. He had reached out to me. The nigga was like, bro, I've been watching your music videos since I've been growing, like since a little kid growing up. Like all the big homies been shooting with you and shit.
Right.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like just from hearing people, from what people say sometimes, I'll be like, we really took this shit a little further than we think we did sometimes. Cause bro, I told you about that one dude. I shot the video, and when I pulled up to shoot that motherfucker, the nigga was like, bro, spaceman, like this nigga spaceman in real life. It's just me and him, by the way, too. Like that nigga just tripped out. He like, bro, that nigga spaceman, like nigga, it's him, like it's really him. Like what the fuck, like this shit unreal. And I'm like, yeah, yo, like let's get it in, nigga. Like we finna shoot this shit. And he was like, nah, bro, like you gotta understand, nigga. I've been trying to shoot with you for like 2-3 years, bro, but I never had the bread to do that shit. Like, nigga, I was like, nah, this nigga shit. I already know his price up there, and he had regular money. He was like, I finally got the bread to come fuck with you.
Right.
And I was just like, damn, bro, that shit. I didn't even know people was watching me like that.
You never know who's watching, bro.
Never watching. Yeah, man, Paxx in the motherfucking lizard. We got Orbitdidit in this bitch, bro. It's an honor to have you, man.
Definitely.
You done influence a lot, bro. Like just us growing up watching all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember there was a poster of Savi and shit. Like there was a poster of Shane. You remember that shit? It was like him like dressed fly and shit, but it was a poster of him and shit.
Shane.
Yeah, that was like Shane. Yeah.
I was like, I remember
shit,
doing that
bro.
photo shoot too. I remember that.
Yeah, bro.
That we was at. It was like the back room. And you was just like, yeah, like hit him with a bunch of different poses, and I'm
we stayed on that song. We stayed, man.
I met this motherfucker in 04. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So shit, I was seeing the Mike Jones shit. That was probably like 06, 07 or something. I was seeing you fucking with Mike Jones. And then
that picture had me a celebrity.
Yeah.
That one picture I took
that was like his MySpace profile. I was like, damn, he got clout. I was like, oh shit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember somebody came up to me. He was like, "This is the shoulder that Mike Jones you on?"
Wow.
I was like,
yeah. You had just made a Twitter and shit, bro.
Wow, that's funny.
Like, so you've been 10 steps ahead the whole time, man. Because I remember you had just made a fucking Twitter. Oh shit.
Just
and all this shit.
Like that was,
and
all you do is just make it.
Right.
But I see what you're saying, though.
Nah. Yeah, for sure. Always been ahead and shit. And motherfucking.
Really big part of the culture down here too. You know?
Sure.
With the 5, 6, and the 4, 4, you blew my mind with that shit.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Northside too.
We didn't even tell her.
NAWF.
Dog,
that was along the same
everybody said make a Northside shirt, and I kept saying but if I make a Northside shirt, it's gonna be like everybody else shirt, cause I always been different, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I remember like to set it off. The first thing I did was really people don't know, but people that was around then in '96, cause all this shit happened in '96. We Gucci.
Damn, these hoes full.
Oh, we got the audio. going.
We got the audio. What do
And see, you know, that been my.
But
That
how
be
that- Go ahead.
for certain things when we talking like paint it out, cause I be seeing Comedy Central do that shit. Like they'll have like the pictures and like paint out like like an animation of it.
Right.
Yeah, cause that happened to us the last time. I was like, bro, we gotta figure out some way to like fix that part up.
Man.
So yeah, that could be make
I was thinking
the best out of some bullshit. You feel me?
We should get a picture of your head.
Because this whole never
Yeah,
stops
yeah.
recording.
And we know how to do the
You know
animation.
what I'm saying?
So we
It'd be
still-
all our heads like right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, but what was you saying?
Well, shit, what were we talking about? Oh, the Northside shirts. So, you know, they were saying make a Northside shirt. And what's so crazy, like everybody was going, the niggas that made the Northside shirts, like you had Thugware and you had my other nigga, Boss Baller. He had the Northside shirts with all the hoods on the back. That was the thing. If you made, like, you know what I'm saying, you made the shirts. Because, see, I had the Greens Point 56 and the 44. So now everybody like, well, we're going to make Northside shirts with all the hoods on the back. I was like, that's cool. And I was like, I ain't going to do the hoods on the back. I'm just got to do something different. And I said, I'm going to spell Northside different. And I remember the first time I did it, I spelled it N-O-F-E, Northside.
N-O-F-E.
N-O-F-E. And I put some shirts out like that.
Northside.
And they was moving. Like, Dago had some in his t-shirt and his Dago tattoos.
Okay.
Like, they was in stores and shit.
Right off
and
of
then was the shirts moving. And I remember it got to the point where 97.9 The Box said, they said something where they was like, I got my Northside shirt, my 4-4 shirt, you know what I'm saying? And they was telling me like, nigga, they said it on the radio.
Damn.
So, but then Dago, like while I was getting my t-shirts made, that nigga Dago started doing some fuck shit and started telling the nigga he basically worked out a deal with the nigga that was printing my t-shirts and was like, print these for me too. Cause what he we went on some shirts. I was putting some shirts in the store and I ran out of shirts. He was like, well, shit, tell me the way you get the shirts printed. And I put in on the shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Cut you out.
And then he basically cut me out. So I said, you know what?
Oh.
Since you gonna pull a move on me like that, cause nigga, all my niggas, you know, they were ready to go fuck that boy up, bro. Like for real. They were like, nigga, come on, we was young too. They want to act up, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So you might want to bleep out the name. You can just say the tattoos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I don't give a fuck
Worst
anyways.
rated tattoo.
You know what I'm
by
saying?
the way.
At the end of the day, I still don't give a fuck about that shit. But what was so good about it, while everybody was saying let's ride on, I said, well, let me see one thing though. I want to see if I switch it because I wanted to prove, nigga, that I got everybody saying north side instead of north side, right? So I said, I'm gonna see if I spell it different, and that's gonna fuck up his money because he had just ordered a bunch of them, and it's like you can't make them shirts move without me.
Yeah.
So what I did is I spelled them N-A-W-F, right?
Ooh.
I swear to God, and Northside, right? And I put them everywhere in all the stores. Now check this out. The first when I
came
went
out
back,
with North, bro.
I remember I did 150 shirts. When I came back, a lot of them shirts didn't sell at first, right? So then I made another one said Northside. It said North, and underneath it said Northside. That's just how we spell it. Somebody sent me the shirt like a couple weeks ago. I can put it up in my phone, right? When I did that shirt, nigga, them hoes blew up. Slim Thug brother Ray Face was in the store when I was dropping them off. He said, "Man, you say you heard of my brother Slim?" And I was like, "Slim," and I was like, "Slim Thug, the one on that one side." I said, "Oh, I know you talking about." I said, "That's Tay-Tay little brother," and he said, "That's my brother too." So you know, Slim Thug got like 27, 28 brothers and sisters. I don't know if y'all-
Tay-Tay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Tay-Tay one of Slim Thug
Yeah.
brothers too. So
No shit.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so what I look at it as Slim Thug one of Tay-Tay brothers, man. He the big bro, you know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy.
Shout out Tay-Tay
Oh,
and
he
Slim
the
Thug.
big bro?
Yeah, Tay-Tay the big brother, you know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
yeah, shout out my nigga Tay-Tay, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That shit crazy.
shit, I had fucking forgot, Brian. What was I talking about? I don't have no idea.
The something with the
Oh, so Ray Face was like, man, give me one of them shirts for my brother. So I gave him a shirt, and he gave it to Slim. And Slim did a song with ESG. It said, "When I come down, I be throwing up the now." And when I come down, I be throwing up the song. That was ESG part.
Huh.
Bro, when that song came out, nigga, I remember like the song was out, and I already like at this point now I'm dropping off like I'm printing on like 500 shirts at a time now, dropping them off, right?
Yeah.
I remember one time I went to the store right across from Eisenhower on Gulf Bank and Antoine. Nigga, I swear, bro, when I went in there, I'm not lying, nigga. It sounded like I'm lying, but I remember I walked in there like it was nothing but hangers. And it was like one of them motherfuckers was like still swinging, bro. I'll never forget that.
No shit.
Like,
I see what you're saying. Like it's just
like that nigga just snatched this one out and walked over to the counter. That bitch still got there.
and it's gone.
Gone, bro.
Oh,
like a few left,
shit.
Like the green shirts. You know, I try to do the different colors.
Yeah.
And it's like I made like 3 greens, like 1 green left, and you know what I'm saying, 1 weird color. The brown shirt left. The brown off, you know what I'm saying? But they was selling out like that, bro. And that's how I came up the first time and like got popular, had a brand, you know what I'm saying? But
That's fucking insane.
all that shit
That's
happened in
crazy.
'96, dog. But
Yeah, bro.
so that really let
But
me.
look what that turned into though.
Yeah, and niggas still saying no. And then,
Everybody say no.
And
Bro,
then
I grew up just knowing that because I came from Cali, bro. Like when I moved when I was 9, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't just grow up here my whole life. So like when I moved to Houston and shit and the whole culture, North was already stamped in the culture. Like when I was listening to like Zero, when I was listening to Slim Thug, cause Zero from the South Side, you know, but like it was already stamped in my mind as like this some Houston shit, North. Cause I got there in 04 or whatever. So whenever the fuck so I probably didn't learn about like the whole shit until like 06 or something. So who knows when did you come out with the North shit with the shirts? What year was it? That's what I'm saying, bro. So it had already been a fucking decade.
It was already established.
Like
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy.
When I got there, it was already.
That was the point where like
culture.
I could go to like anywhere from like Greens for a mile or down Antoine, and I know for sure I'm gonna see a couple people wearing them shirts, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like it was really a serious thing, and it was just like I was like, damn, bro. I was blessed to be able to go through that. But what that did is let me know like it's no limit with like what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like when I saw that at a young age, and I'm like, bro, how the fuck this happen? Like first of all, nobody had Photoshop. The only reason I had Photoshop, remember, because when I graduated, I was in school, and the teacher in college was like, it's a new program. Instead of you doing the praying mantis, you can do it on this computer now. So nobody else in the world knew about fucking Photoshop. Now I remember when it was 2003, me and Mike Frost had an office, and people were still saying like, they looking like, how are you doing this on a computer? And they looking like, it said right here, Photoshop. They're like, what's the name of the program? And I'm like, it's this program I got. You know what I'm saying? And they're not even knowing. That's all I'm saying is this program I got. You know what I'm saying? Adobe. I just say Adobe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember that. And then eventually I just started saying Photoshop. Because it's like, you know.
Yeah.
But it was like,
that shit funny.
they wasn't going to remember because they'll be like, I got Photoshop elements. You know, the fake one? The essentials or something.
Yeah.
It's like some shit.
Like
don't
some
do
beta version shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker don't do hardly nothing. And they had to be getting that because they didn't want to pay like, I'll just cough up it was a few times I paid the $600 because back in the day you had to pay $600 to get it. But then we started figuring out how to get it for free. So the nigga had to get it though. I was like, nigga, back then it was like I could pay $600, nigga, and probably do about like 5-6 album covers for like, you know, you think
Right,
like
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you're not thinking unlimited.
What y'all was doing for a photo shoot back then? You and
Well, no, not. It's just the fact of you thinking like I can get like I can spend $600 and make like 10 $600s.
Exactly.
But that's it though. Like you're not thinking like forever. You just thinking like,
oh
niggas,
no shit.
like with this $600, I could flip this into like $6,000. Like kind of, it's weird back then, bro. Like
that's crazy.
Like. Cause people thinking like how you know you're gonna really get some album covers. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. Just like if I get a machine to do something, people be like, yeah, but how you gonna get the customers?
Right.
That's how far back in the game it was to get Photoshop. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I was like, you know, somebody gonna need some flyers. I could walk to a store and be like, y'all need flyers, and then you know what I'm saying, and pay off the $600 program. It's so funny, dog. I swear to God.
That shit crazy.
Like by the time the year over with, I should have been unclear that $600. Anything after that $600 is profit. That's how.
Right. Yeah.
I swear to God, I remember talking to my daddy about this, bro. Like for real.
That's crazy.
Damn, dog. Now I just like, you pay the $50 and just leave that hoe out. Like, just Photoshop, nigga. Like,
Right, yeah, exactly. That's some shit though. Like when it first came out, what the fuck? You just don't even know how far that motherfucker.
Cause like, where you gonna get the people that's gonna pay for this stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, exactly. Now it's like everybody know how to do that shit.
Yeah, like it's a million people that need it, and everybody can do it
There's
themselves.
apps that do it on your Snapchat, Instagram.
Like it's so many people could do it. Now they gotta do what people that, if you good at it, you could just like it's backwards. It used to be like nobody knew how to do it. Only certain people know how to do it. Now it's so easy to do. People that's been good at it, they just take the easy route. Like right now, like if I need that thing I did about what stocks to buy, instead of me doing it on my computer, I did it on my phone.
No shit.
Like that little thing, that I posted on Instagram. I could have did it on my computer, but I just did it on my phone instead.
Let me see.
This down there look like some shit I do on it look
Yeah,
like some Photoshop.
yeah.
Man, I just went to Google, found that background, and just started typing. And I'm like, I said, let me make that blue.
definitely.
Let me make say Tama blue. I said, let me make all the money green. And I
Right,
was like,
yeah,
nigga, this is
yeah.
a fucking fly, dog.
That's crazy.
And then I just
Basically.
screenshotted the shit. But this some shit that a nigga would do on his computer.
That's crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And it would have been like hard to do that. Like you gotta like hire somebody to do that.
Yeah. It's like, nah, niggas, and it's crazy to think that's what the world
That shit
is.
crazy.
This shit, same shit I
I
was
remember when
telling
you had me working on Westworld, doing the. I was uploading the
Pictures?
it was like
Flyers
it was some letters, the S something. I had to upload it, and that's how you get all the pictures up to the website. I had to log into the admin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would do something and like I had all the pictures and put it on there. It was like S something, like some letters. And I remember you was telling me, you was like, cause I was young. I was probably like 12, 13. And you was like, man, I've been trying to get the homies to do this shit. I gotta tell them 3-4 times, and you do it the first time and know how to do it every time.
What office I had, what possession you was at.
Yeah, that was
and
right
there
there.
in the corner with the window.
Beltway. Yeah. I remember that day. That shit crazy. How old was I?
Man,
You
that
probably
was
got it better than
2003.
me. 2003? Damn.
8.
I was 8? I was 8 working on the computer?
Yeah.
Damn, so I now I understand why you was fucked up by that shit.
Like, I couldn't
I
get
was
these
8
niggas to do this shit.
I was 8 years old doing some shit like y'all niggas couldn't do on
Right.
the computer. Like, I'm trying to show y'all every day y'all niggas can't do it, and I'm bringing 8 years
Right, all
old.
my homeboys couldn't figure it out. I'm trying to get these niggas money because I'm making money with this shit. They can't figure it out. This nigga come figure it out and do this shit. I'm like, bro, y'all.
Damn, I didn't know
Talking
that
about
shit.
what did you do when you were?
Oh,
He had
Orbitdidit.
Orbitdidit. Orbitdidit was like world star hip hop back in the day.
I remember niggas tell me like, man, this nigga called Jordan Towers copy you. He got this shit called World Star, bro. Like, I know they watching your site, bro. Like, they know you, bro. They basically making like Orbitdidit. It was Killa Kyleon, the nigga that said that.
Killa Kyleon.
Oh,
he sit down and like, bro.
It wasn't that many
He was
websites
like, nigga,
back
you need
in
to
the
put
day,
more
bro.
shit because I'm telling these niggas they copying you, bro. World Star, pull that shit up as a nigga. Jordan Towers used to be the interview nigga. And the reason he was saying that because Orbitdidit, I would interview people in the club. I was have a bad bitch. We walked through, we interview all the people. And then Jordan Towers was the dude that did it. And he would do it for World Star. And then it got to the point I was like, man, I ain't worried about Orbitdidit. Like, I'm shooting videos now.
And then
That's why I tell you can't never leave a business, bro.
But now-
never abandon one of your babies.
But then that one day though, cause it was going good, bro, until that one day we tried to log on and it was like a dude.
That was a pretty important jam right there.
You remember we tried to log on Orbitdidit in the office one day and it was like a nigga in a yellow jumpsuit or some shit. And it's like, what the fuck is this? And like somebody hacked the website.
That was the end of Orbitdidit.
That was the end of Orbitdidit.
Somebody hacked your shit.
And it showed like a picture of it like in a yellow, like some yellow Speedos with a cape on.
Yeah, nigga had a yellow Speedos and a cape. And I remember like looking at it like, man, what the fuck is this? Like,
And I'm thinking like,
this is a
and I'm like,
crazy-ass
no, and I'm
picture.
looking at retyping, I'm like, Orbitdidit.com. We're like, what you mean?
Like you had a super troll.
Like
back then.
www.orbitdidit.com, it just hit me like, nigga, I got people, nigga, I took pictures for the last few nights. Niggas unpaid to get 6 months on Orbitdidit.com. All this shit going on. Banners. Niggas, I'm finishing
banners. That
banners.
shit didn't see the
Oh
same.
my
You got the
God,
nigga in yellow
bro.
and red. The nigga yellow red Speedos with a cape on, dog. with a mask on.
Oh,
but you gotta think of everybody that was looking for their pictures and saw that.
And they seeing that, like, they thinking, like, I fucked them, bro. And so they eventually caught on, bro. And I remember me and Rhonda went to the Art Institute acting like undercover students and went out there where they was eating lunch and was like, acting like we students. They was like, so who the best at doing websites? Trying to find somebody to fix this website because homeboy, David
trying to figure out who
Grimes.
hacked that shit?
Yeah, because the dude that built it before David Grimes left.
Oh, that one dude.
Yeah.
That white dude?
Yeah,
Nah, this nigga was so cold. I remember I had Photoshop. I had a free trial of Photoshop. That nigga went to like the files and went somewhere and just typed in some shit and he was like, boom, you got the unlocked version now.
Right.
And I was like, what?
Right.
Like, he didn't even have to download some shit. Like, he just typed it in and did
Right.
it. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
I usually have one of them, man. I need another one of them. I miss having
That nigga
one.
was cold.
That's
But
how
no,
Casper was.
Like a torrent guy.
That wasn't Casper?
No, that was David Grimes.
Man, what happened with Casper? I remember that nigga.
Yeah, he was at 713. They had him on lock. They ain't never let him go. We probably still on goddamn.
Oh, no shit. That's over there.
Mm-hmm. He cold though. He
But
went.
no, what happened with that dude though that you was just talking about?
I remember, and then he went to one of like the biggest art schools, and I forgot what it's called because he was like I want to get into film, and back then that was before I got into film. I got into film 2010. This was 2006. It was like I want to get into film. I want to go to film school. So I was like, it's a school in LA I want to go to. So I was like, man, go for it, bro. So he went out there for that. And then, like a few months later, the site started fucking. When the site fucked up, because I started doing the site, and he couldn't fix it because he wasn't there. He was like, he tried to put it up. He was like, look like you got hacked. I was like, yeah, man, I know that much. You can't unhack it. He was like, dude, like he's a good fucking hacker. Like he really, I don't know what he did.
No shit.
And that was it.
The nigga at the office.
That's what David Brown said about the dude in the red and yellow.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like,
Man.
whoever had it, he was like, I don't know how to fix it. And
This
that's
is 12-year-old
that nigga-
Russia right now that can do that shit like in
Like-
sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga do that shit on Instagram like nothing.
See them dudes that hack the like government and shit. Nigga, he hacked some government fund that got $1 million. He was 16. He
Well,
didn't get
man,
away with the shit.
I didn't see that shit.
that's what
These
Johnny
niggas doing
did.
that shit from their bedroom, bro.
He did what?
That's why Johnny is Johnny. When Johnny was like young,
Yeah.
he found a way to like hack into a whole bunch of computers and pull like pennies out of everybody's account and made like a couple $1 million, and the government found out and put him in a prison, and then they gave him some kind of job, and that's why yeah.
What's that one movie? And the nigga was like, man, just pay me a hot pot. Just, y'all know what movie that was? It was some movie that they found his hacker. That nigga was like, yeah, bro, I'll do that shit. Just pay me a hot pot. Yeah, pizza rolls or some shit like that. Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, no, I didn't know that. That nigga Johnny is genius.
That's genius, bro. Taking pennies at a time. From
Nah, he done some shit like, what's the shit with the IKEA? Oh, I was telling you about that. What are you trying to do with the IKEA blocks? The storage thing. The storage rectangles from IKEA that be on the back of trains and shit.
The containers.
Yeah, the containers. Yeah. How do you do the finesse with that?
Oh yeah, he did it off. That nigga was able to get people to donate them, right?
Tell them how it started out.
It's so I really forgot.
They was trying to make some cribs with it or something, right?
Yeah, cribs for like veterans.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah, for like veterans, so they have places to stay. So people would donate those containers or those containers on the railroad tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd donate the ones they're not using or whatever. And what he would do is get them, and then he'd go to Sharon Williams, the paint people.
Yeah.
And it'd be like every season they have like a certain paint that they're trying to promote because they make the paint. And how like school bus yellow is a yellow, like that's probably a school bus yellow. Like this is yellow, but that might be
Maybe a little darker, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's like,
patenting paints or some shit.
huh?
They were like patenting on like paints.
Our paint. So every paint has a like canary yellow is an actual, you know what I'm saying? So Christmas red. So at the end of the day, like with Sherwin Williams, like when you go and get some of those paints, they make them right. So he knew to go in there and say, what season, what paint are y'all promoting this season? Because they always trying to, and you might go in there and everything might be this certain pastel pink, right? So what he did is said, hey, he'll call up one of the reps at at Sherwin Williams. He'd be like, hey guys, I just like to let you guys know that I have a whole bunch of containers that so and so have donated to us, and I'm interested in getting them painted in lipstick pink. And I would just like to see if you guys are interested in helping us get these things painted in lipstick pink. Just leave it like that, right? Because the other person on the line will be like, whoa, somebody wants to get some things. Like, we're promoting that right now. So they're going to be like, right, we're the odds of that. Like, that's your whole promotion. So they'll be like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And so, bam, now he got the fucking trucks. He got them all painted brand new, the homes. He got the containers. He got them all painted brand new. But he got a play to get everything done in that motherfucker for free. Where everybody could just be like happy and proud that they did that. Pink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
seen that right there.
What are the chances?
Right.
That's funny
bro.
as
That
fuck.
nigga, he know how to hit that hoe, bro. I swear.
Yeah, that nigga cold, bro.
Holy fuck.
Basically off of sponsorships.
Yeah, and got him built. And then the thing is, the government is gonna pay him to put them in that, like basically like he's getting paid from he done got all this shit built for free, and now the government finna pay him because he's providing that home for them.
Right, yeah.
So
yeah,
now these veterans got a place to stay now, and
That's
the government paying him for making this happen, and he got all this shit done for free.
Genius.
And I'm just like, bro, that's crazy. Like you could build a whole bed, like honestly, like when this crypto finish taking off, not finished, but keep taking off, I want to make like an Airbnb complex made out of nothing but those container homes.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
They doing that in what country is that? Is that China or something? Well, they doing like they doing condos and shit.
Like, and it just have them lit the way they stack, cause like think about it, like
Turn that bitch into a studio apartment.
Yeah, but then have like a whole area like it might be like all 10 of them, like 10 different people can stay there.
And you Airbnb in all 10 of them. Ooh.
Because you know, like if you put an Airbnb, say you do one of the acres homes, it'll be cheap. But some of them niggas gonna be like, man, we tired of all these new neighbors coming. Like all these people staying in these Airbnb every day of the week. Fuck this shit. So what you do is just go get like a whole, you know, how like it be some streets and just be grass at the end. Now, nigga, let me buy this whole little street, and I'm finna build a little container neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Get by 30 containers. Each container got 3 homes. I mean, each home got like, you got one like this, and one like this on the top. Nigga, you know how dope that is? You got you go up here upstairs, go, nigga, and then the next one, and then one of them might be double stacked, like triple top. Like, you got a whole neighborhood out of like 50 containers. And you Airbnb in all of them. That shit'll be loud as hell, because now that whole little block, you can have a little noise.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta leave that one
not
out
a
the podcast.
Huh?
You gotta leave that one out the podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that out.
Right, that was like
Somebody definitely gonna want to do that.
yeah,
Right.
that was like a big ass gym.
For real.
Yeah, man. We had that idea about an RV. You know what I'm saying? Airbnb and an RV and shit. Making that. Me and Savi stayed in an RV in Atlanta when we drove out there from Louisiana and shit. And it was that shit was live. It had Netflix in that bitch. It had a fucking shower. It had a fucking 2 spaces to sleep.
Yeah, we did that a couple times.
Yeah.
That shit was live.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get a membership at like Planet Fitness. You go shower in that bitch every day. That's how like we was doing that shit like when we did that road trip. Everybody just signed up, got like a membership.
Oh no shit.
So we could
That's funny.
and then we'll like
Smart.
eventually like it was so many of us like we'll get a hotel eventually, and then then it was like going shower in that bitch, but then because everybody get tired of using that motherfucking shower on that goddamn RV. After a while, it's like, man, the motherfucker be like, Sierra missing.
You in that hole pouring buckets on yourself and shit.
Right.
It's a bitch, the light.
Yeah. I know someone that fixes them and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they have a lot of good ones for cash, you know.
Yeah.
That are
I wouldn't mind
taking
being one, man,
some.
and like
Yeah.
taking a bitch in one of them like goddamn out in the mountains and you just park that bitch there, you know what I'm saying? Stay there at night.
It's a getaway.
Yeah, and have your car and drive your car to the city. Like when I went to Silicon Valley the first time, that's how Johnny had to set up. Like me and Meredith went down there in the car, we had to run a car and he had his RV, but at night, instead of going back to their house, they just go like to somewhere in the mountains, bro. Like, and I'm talking about like we get there at nighttime, but when you wake up, like you get there at night, it's all black, and you just like, where we at, bro? You don't know where we at. And then when you wake up in the morning, dog, I remember I walked outside thinking it's gonna be like some grass and some cows or something, cause I heard some animals.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I walked and it was one of them like look up in the sky, nigga, like mountains like this, bro, like. And I look and I'm like in the middle of a whole bunch of mountains, bro, like, and like I look down there, like I'm in the middle of mountains this high up, not like you just look like this. You looking up like this at the mountains, bro. Like you inside, they that high up, and down there is like the water with the fucking the cows and shit, and then you got like a whole bunch of wild turkeys, nigga, like 200 of them hoes like walking through what we had and shit, and then it's like a fox, nigga. I remember like it was just weird as shit, bro. Like,
Where the fuck was that at?
outside of Silicon Valley, like an hour away.
Oh
But
shit.
that's some RV shit, like you get your RV and you park that bitch in one of them spots at night. And then you drive your car back to the city. And then at night you drive back to that shit and just like get some goddamn s'mores and campfire, nigga, and just
Do some.
Eat a coyote out.
Right, for real.
Right, absolutely.
And like that's speaking of coyotes, I remember like we heard like man, like to hear a cow mourn. And somebody told me it was like, man, cows mourn like humans, like when somebody died.
Oh
like,
shit.
And like it was a cow mourning, like you hear them like way down there like crying, right? Like mourning, like two of them mourning. Then I remember like 15 minutes later.
How do they sound?
It's black though, you can't see nothing. And you just hear this going on. It's like, I'm scared, really. Like, man, I don't want to walk too far away from the RV. It's like other RVs around.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you don't know what's out there. I feel like a big, invisible, black, dark monster that can eat everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, and we hear like these cows passing by. And then eventually, like 20 minutes later, now they down there morning. But then the person, or the girl was like, she said, basically the coyotes done killed one of their, what you call it. So now we're hearing the coyotes coming from back here. Like, and I figured it all out, like, the coyotes done ate one of their, so they all walking this way. Okay, basically they were walking, coyote caught one of their kids, so they had to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But now that they way down there, crying and shit, now we're hearing the coyotes coming from the left towards where they going. Now they finna go get some more of their kids. And it's just like you peeping all this shit out there in the middle of the dark, bro. Like
You in there cooking s'mores, watching?
Yeah, like, and you really, just you can figure that out.
Yeah.
It really happened, bro. Like,
Do you think the future generations will still like want to camp and shit? Want to still be in that, or will it be like, I want to be in the woods, but like virtually? You know what I'm saying? Like, have y'all seen Did y'all see Westworld? Y'all see that show? Ah, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Westworld is a good one. It's a fucking virtual world, bro. Like, you're basically on this fucking old western, like whatever the fuck. Like that's a map, you know. But like, yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's like some GTA shit, but it's virtual. So like, rich people play this shit, and you know, every time you die, you like restart and shit, and etc. And like, but like, the robots start having feelings and starting like having like, they starting to figure out that they're in a game, like that they're part of a game.
We're gonna eventually figure out that we AI, not AI, but man, it's deep.
I mean, AI is
honestly, we already been told. If you just think about the whole thing, like we're created in God's image.
The fact that we're going to meta-proof like that,
you know how it's like we're created in God's image.
Yeah. Is it a digital guy?
You know what I'm saying?
Like it's virtual Jesus?
No, but just think about it. It's really deep. You gotta think about it,
Like
like
a Matrix kind of theory, like
yeah, the God
we're in a
at the beginning
simulation.
God created. Yeah, he said created. If you think about it, it was one person that made it, and then in the Bible said there's other gods. He said I'm a jealous God. You know what I'm saying? Like it says there's other gods. We know that there's other gods. So one God.
Well, he did say I'm the only one though.
One God made all of us. If you really think about
Did a
it.
god make all the gods?
No, it's other gods, but one God made all of us.
sounds fair enough to me.
Kind of
this
like
is
a
mine.
program.
It's not y'all's. Like,
Yeah, this is my program.
Right.
I
We're
mean,
all guys
it's-
and we all make a word. Like, this was mine.
It's in Genesis that we're all gods or something. It say something like that. Like
And we're created in His image.
In his image, yeah.
So He looked like us, and He made all of us. So it's He's looking at us on something. You can see the beginning and the ending, just like a video game. Just like remember that one time we geeked out that one night thinking about like a movie. Like what if the people in the movie kind of like had a life and they like, you know how we can watch the beginning. We know how a movie gonna begin and end every time. And like what if God can look at us like that, like it's a movie?
Definitely.
But we just living our life like it's a movie. But He looking like this is what happened in the movie. Like y'all don't really have a life. This is what happened without doing in the movie.
no, I already that's how I see
Like
it.
if I made a cartoon,
Right.
like what the Simpsons, like the Simpsons. What is the Simpsons? What if the Simpsons
Oh, real.
episode? But say they
In
pause
their reality.
and they think like, bro, what if this really? Like
People
I
are
know,
watching us.
like I know you Homer, I know you Marge and all that, but what if somebody really made us? We know that there's a guy, but what if Matt Henson, whatever his name is, what if like and God could have really? It's deep.
That's nuts, bro.
That shit deep, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with it. We ain't not knocking what God said.
Nah,
We just
sure.
it just kind of like it could be on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
nothing sacrilegious about that. Really, you think about it, because I mean, it's just a theory of like where we stand, really. Like you said with the Simpsons, now that somebody's watching us,
Right.
and we're living our life unknowing, like the Truman Show.
I
That
know
movie
it up.
with Adam Sandler,
Uh-huh.
when somebody was narrating over his life, and he didn't notice it, and then he noticed it, and he noticed that he was being watched. It's like you said, like just like with Bart, it's a movie about that with Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey. It's called The Truman Show. He realizes that his life is a show.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's deep.
Yeah, so that
Did you do the outro yet? Did you do the outro yet?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, then we have to I need Shield to go down to about 50, man, talk about some more. I lost
Yeah,
in that
man.
one movie, dog, Baby Say Time. That was the biggest.
You missed out on Baby Satama?
Oh, dog. I remember I took out $1,000 worth of Sheba and bought Baby Say Tama, and the hoe went down.
You ain't get any Elon?
But all the other ones went up, so it don't matter.
Before you go,
It
bro.
went back up, though. It went back up to
But-
like 6.
Before you go, bro, what's Elonomics?
It's just another. You gotta understand how these coins work. When they make these coins, they freestyle names to see which one stick them. We see which one go stick.
Yeah.
So they probably had like Elon.
Doja Mars.
Yeah, like they
Oh,
do
shit.
all that, like Elon Sheba. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, that shit ain't work. And then they just keep trying shit. And they can find out within like 20, 30 minutes, a couple hours if it's gonna work. And they
Oh,
just keep trying
shit.
different ones, cause you can tell like on like Dex tools when they be, you could tell like this the same developer dropping different coins. I could tell by how they like this nigga got 444 BNB and he dropping a coin every 3 hours. But after this one drop and they drain it, like you see the pump, you see the dump, and then the same dude with 444 BNB dropping another coin. I done figured out the pattern. You see what I'm saying? Well,
he running them.
yeah, he just wanted them. Yeah,
Yeah.
he like shit. If you pull it out before I pull it out, you got to get the profits. If you trying to be greedy, well, I pulled out all the profits, so you ain't got nothing left to pull out. I'm finna do it again in 15 minutes if you ready. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
So
God,
yeah, that's how I see
damn.
that shit. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
So but
man.
then real coins, once they realize a coin working or they stop pumping and dumping, they like, whoa, we went from playing around for trying to get 100,000, 200, 300,000 to, oh, we got 30 million. Oh, we got 500 million. This is official coin. Let's keep playing. Or they might still be pumping and dumping all the way through because think about it. If they doing like, some of these coins be doing like 300 million volume in a day or 100 million volume in a day. So what if they just take every hour, be like, let's pull out 1 million no matter what.
Right.
Let's pull out another million.
Yeah.
And that's fucked up because everybody's waiting that bitch to go up, but they just still pulling out 1 million.
Boom. Yeah.
Because they own so many of the coins.
They got control.
Right. So
it's even so it's easier than the stocks. It's easier than with the hedge funds and shit.
Yeah, you made the coin and it ain't no there's nobody regulating.
Exactly. It's more regulations that go into the stock and shit.
Regulations that go to the stock.
So,
but this is nothing.
Yeah.
Like I had Cat Girl. I put and I was playing with, it's a new coin called Cat Girl.
Cat Girl?
Everything that's hot is dogs, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So now they got Cat Girl.
So I found everybody was telling me like, get Cat Girl. And so that bitch been taking off, right? It came out like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
So I finally get it 2 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to get I only had a little bit of BNB coin. You got to buy with BNB instead of Ethereum.
Oh
I
shit!
I had like $20, so I got that bitch right because gas fees on BNB like $3.
Okay.
So I got that bitch and I had $15 worth, right? Then I looked the next day, it was $25. Then I looked the next day, nigga, that bitch was in the 60s. And so I looked this morning, I looked today, and all of a sudden it was like, your 4 trillion Cat Girl got sold for $63. And I'm like, how? I was asleep 7 o'clock in the morning. So, like, what the fuck, man? Like, nigga, that hoe was about to win. Like,
what do you mean? It's like they automatically sold it for you?
Yeah, you know, out of a trust wallet. You can't sell out of a wallet like that. Like, they had to pay.
So you're probably talking about it because they got a custodial wallet and a non-custodial wallet.
Trust wallet.
Okay.
That motherfucker gone, bro. Like, I was happy. I promoted Cat Girl on my page. Like, that bitch did like 400% in like 2 days.
Jesus.
And then they just stole the coins. Like $15 to $63, bro.
And that whole gone.
Gone. Like,
oh, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's a whole. I'm looking for the long term.
I kind of spooked on that all day. Like, how did they take them coins, bro?
I definitely think most of the marbles should go into the long term shit.
I had 4 trillion.
Attached to real projects.
115 billion, 960 million, 835 coins, and they got at 7:40 a.m., bro. Like, who did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck did that? I don't get it, man. Like, I only got 108 left. I went from having 4 trillion.
4 trillion with a T?
Yes. Damn. So I got 108.
What the?
Bruh.
And I don't know what happened. And they said the transaction happened at 7:40 a.m. today.
What the fuck?
$57. But it would have came out to 63. So I can show you them same coins a few days ago. Nigga, that shit was right
4
here,
trillion of a coin, bro.
So look, it
that's
was
a whole next level
yesterday.
shit.
Look, yesterday it was at $32. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where else I got it again. It was $32. What's it right here? $25 on Sunday. You see what I'm saying? And I think when I first bought it, it was $15.
Damn.
That's why I always screenshot because I'm like, I need to show how this shit going up. Look, $14, bro. On Saturday. Okay, but that was 2.8. So then I bought the other.
How fast can it drop? Like how fast can you got 10 bands in that shit? How fast do you think you can lose that in an hour? Do you think there's any coins that are powerful enough to you lose that in an hour time frame?
I was thinking overnight.
Or overnight, yeah, like 7 hours.
That ain't really how they just move though. Like, now if you got one of them brand new ones that just came out like on the live on the Dex tools, yeah, that can happen.
Yeah,
because it's just straight pumping up. But like, exactly. You gotta understand, like they have locked liquidity though. Like certain ones, like this is liquidity where they can't pull it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want is that locked liquidity. So.
Shit, that's crazy, bro. A lesson from Orbitdidit, man. Yeah, pleasure to have you on the motherfucking show, bro. Shit, yeah, we in this bitch, bro. Yeah, so. Yeah, man. Gotta.
Any remarks in your last words?
Man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Like I just love to see y'all doing this, man. I've been watching y'all for all y'all was little. You know what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah.
So you know, I just man, it's just a good look to see y'all doing shit, man. Like just Y'all could be in prison, y'all could be dead. You know what I'm saying? But to see y'all still hang with each other and still just trying to be innovative and doing different shit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it up because y'all gonna mold the whole future. Like
we trying to impact the culture.
Yeah. Be like tripping like, man, I remember y'all had the podcast and you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about it. Just like y'all tripping on what I'm doing, y'all kids gonna be tripping on the shit y'all doing.
That's all.
You know, so y'all gotta really like give them some shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So
would you pull up to the midget wrestling? If we hosted that? Oh yeah, so that's the next shit. Yeah, because that's coming up next.
Yeah, but y'all finna look at that shit, bro.
All right, that's coming up next. We gonna so we gonna get that shit. Anyway, yeah, man, y'all know who the fuck Orbitdidit, Guatemala Sosa, Spaceman Savi, Paxx. Y'all know fuck Paxx and Lizard. Follow. Yeah. I'm baked as a fucking potato right now. Yeah.
Orbitdidit.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah, so y'all just y'all just